Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to the spooky Stoop. It is haunted Harlequins versus scary Saracens. I call them scary because they've scored 120 points in the last two games, and rarely, if ever, has a promoted team instilled this kind of fear into the opposition. But it's Quins who currently sit second in the league. This is Harlequins Live, and I am joined, I was going to say for your Quins Live debut, but it's not, because we had a chat in the corner behind us. But Christian, welcome. Good to see you. Really good to see you with a smile on your face. How are you?
Always. Thank you for having me. Sorry I couldn't be here last week. Obviously I was meant to be here last week, but we got there in the end. And what game? Quins against Saracens.
Lennox called you out last week because you bumped your head, didn't you? But you looking good, Nick, to me. Yeah. And I said Christian was meant to join us. He's bumped his head, and Lennox has gone, has he? But everything's okay, right?
Everything's good. It was actually Lynagh who elbowed me in the temple. So that's probably why he was laughing. Yeah, because it was him who put me out of action.
Unbelievable. I saw you out there doing your sprints earlier. If there's one thing I've learnt today, it's that you don't want this man running at you. But where are you, sort of fitness-wise, health-wise?
Yeah, it's coming along. It's one of those where transitioning back from American football has been a big reconditioning focus, getting ready for kind of those longer efforts over 80 minutes. So hopefully I'm about 2-3 weeks out for playing.
And with American football, of course, there are the playbooks, there are the things that you need to learn, there are the pictures and the X's and the O's and the arrows. But there is probably not quite as an intensive amount to learn, but in terms of getting the line-out calls right, which is going to be a huge part of your game, how's it been settling back into that rhythm?
It's been good. It's a bit like riding a bike, but I would say that being lifted, sometimes if it's been a while, you kind of forget what it's like, and you're up there in the air squirming, and you're thinking, I'm not sure I'm really used to this at the moment, but it's been a process. I haven't kicked anyone yet, so it's going quite well.
Also, and I mean this with all the love in the world, you're a big lump.
Yeah.
Lifting you can't be a particularly easy task for anyone.
I help them out. I jump.
Okay.
Sometimes you get second rows who are a bit more lumbering, who don't really offer as much assistance, so it's a bit more of a heavy task.
Can I ask if you've got a target for when we might see you in the quarters, or is it all under wraps?
Yeah, so it's Prem Cup. Hopefully get some game time around then, and dust off the cobwebs and see what I've got.
Dates for your diary, actually. The 19th of November is the first Prem Cup match here against Northampton Saints. Tickets are available. If you've not been able to get to the Stoop yet this season, that is an ideal opportunity. Thank you for helping me remind me how to do my job. Let's talk about today then. It is a big one. There's no avoiding it. Couple of players missing for both Saracens and Harlequins, but it's going to bring the best out of these guys. What's the build-up been like this week?
I think it's a Saris week, so it's a little bit different. It's a local derby, and it's one of those where it's a real marker for where we are, where we want to establish ourselves as a team, and they've obviously recently been promoted and been in some rich form, so it's one of those where they'll be coming here with a point to prove. We're the champions. They're used to being having that mantle, so it's one of those where we're ready for the task, and it's just about fronting up and delivering.
Certainly is. You're one of the very exciting new faces. Lots of old heads and recognisable people. Another is Tabai Matson. What kind of welcome has he given you since you joined?
Oh, it's been amazing. I think last time we spoke, I said that it's nice having a coach who's come into a new environment at the same time as you, because he's settling in, trying to learn new faces as well. But for me, he's been awesome in terms of just his energy, his enthusiasm. He's been really welcoming and understanding of my story and my journey back into rugby, and so he's been really helping me kind of focus on my transition, how I can help the team, how I can be my best self and bring some of the experiences that I've had overseas and bring them back into rugby.
And what about supporters?
What do you mean about supporters?
Well, what about them? What kind of welcome have they given you?
Oh, well, it's Quins fans. I'm a London boy, and it's been one of those where my parents are ecstatic that I'm a Quins fan. I was in B&Q the other day, and my mum was eagerly telling the person in the queue behind us, oh, he plays for Harlequins. So it's quite nice to have that for my family, local team. They can come and visit, and then also everyone's been really excited to see what I can do, and it's one of those where I'm ready to get back on the pitch and show what I can do.
Well, I can't wait either. Neither can everybody watching, but we mentioned Tabai Matson and the fans. I caught up with him with some questions of my own and some from you guys at home. Tabs, it's Sunday, we have sunshine, we have Saracens. How much are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, all of it. That doesn't even make sense, does it? Well, we thought it was going to be pouring with rain and it was going to probably change the context of the game, but the sun's come out, and so we can play a little bit of rugby. And it's the first derby I've been involved with this week, so The team's gone to another level around its intensity. So, yeah, really excited about this week.
What's changed then ahead of a derby?
Well, I think like lots of rivalries in sport, often they bring out the highest performances in both teams, if you know what I mean. And so this in particular for Quins is, I think, a long-standing one. DC stands up at the start of the week and says, this is a different week, lads, because a lot of us are new here. So he's just saying why this is an important one. We're the last two London clubs that play in the Premiership. They're running hot. We want to stay at the top. And so, it's an important game for a number of reasons.
You've mentioned DC there. He captains the side today. He's always a leader. He's always vocal. But how come it was him that was given the armband this afternoon?
So
why was he given the captaincy today?
And it wasn't just because of today and the way he was going to lead this week. I think, he's an obvious choice, really. Like, he is a leader by default in the way he drives the game. But actually, when he speaks, people listen. And he doesn't speak as much as you'd like, but he's very influential, and we also need a big game out of him today too. So hopefully the armband will not weigh him down.
Word on the opponents then, because it isn't very often that the promoted side strikes such fear into so many opponents, but they are running hot. Those are the words that you used just a few moments ago. What are you expecting from them today?
Well, it's what you expect every week. I think that's one of the reasons they've been so successful over a long time, is they're very consistent. So for us, we have to be at our best, and we need to put them out of their comfort zone. We can test teams like probably other teams can't, and so that has been the goal, is we don't want to get caught into their slugfest. We want to make sure we play Quins DNA.
It's Halloween. A little bit of a trick or treat for you. We've got fan questions again. First of all, it's either Mr. St. Clair or Mrs. St. Clair 93, but either way, thank you for your question. How do you create the culture here? Because everyone seems to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, I'm just on the train. I got on the train, and I'm happy to be on it. Like, it's funny. Culture's about the people, and a culture's about a person. So, really, the people create the culture, and I'm one of many people at Quins. So, that didn't answer your question, Cole Sinclair.
It's Simon Cadle asks, what's your favourite beer?
Oh, Guinness.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hence the reason you were so delighted to go to Quins Amateurs, because of the payment plan.
Week.
M Marcelo 08 asks, main objectives this season?
Top 4. Second stage of Europe. That's two things. Top 4.
Big, and of course the European campaign kicks off against Cardiff 18th of December. Tickets are available. Nick _1708508, it's a catchy name, Nick. How have you readjusted to losing the key players who are off on international duty?
Yeah, I think you just move forward with the people you have. I think that's a really critical piece. Like, if you're going to be successful, we're going to make the top 4 people, the whole squad's got to be involved, and so you just move on. Tizard gets to start today, and we're actually really excited, not only for the future about what he can do today against Saracens. So, yeah, it gives people an opportunity, and I think that's the main attitude and the focus this week.
Very excited with Tiz. I mean, he came in last minute last season and got man of the match on debut. He is a big old boy, which might bring us to the next question, actually, from Lamb versus Food, who asks, who gets the angriest in training?
Ooh, Simmons. Simmons is up there. He's just there, maybe because it's Halloween and he's got a scary face as well, so definitely Simmons.
Yeah, is he the one player who doesn't need a costume at this time again?
No, I think he looks like Voldemort, doesn't he? In fact, I think that's his costume. I actually think that's his costume tonight.
I'm so pleased you said that, not me. Finally, we have a question from Mikey Matson, who says, it seems like you're having a hell of a time at Quins. Do you miss your family?
That's a bit of a slight. This is classic daughter, isn't it? She's actually having a little bit of a dig, but actually trying to get in. I don't know how many fan questions there are, but for her to get through the filter. To be fair, I am having a good time, and that's because of the people here. I am missing my wife, Nadia, who'll be here in December, and I'm glad to see the back of my 3 children, Michael being one of them. Only way to get rid of them is to move country. Oh,
Mikey, I hope that's the answer that you were hoping for, but either way, thank you everyone for your questions. Thank you for your time, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to talk to Tabai Matson, and we're going to speak to him every week on Harlequins Live, so keep your eye on the Quins social media and you might get your question read out, if it's a good one, or if you're his family member, one of the two. We are giving you the opportunity, as always, to win a great prize. We're giving away a Harlequins home shirt to the person who correctly guesses the last try scorer. Do you want to hazard a guess?
Lynagh.
Lynagh, last try scorer. Get your guess in wherever you're watching, on Facebook or YouTube. We will thumb through them. If you're correct, you'll be entered into the draw, or if you're the only person who gets it right, then the shirt will be yours. I'm going to go for Wilco Lowe.
Oh, really? Controversial.
Yeah. Well, not controversial. Firstly, he's a big old boy. He's a strong boy. Last start, he scored over at the big Stoop in the final, and he's going to be coming off the bench. And I don't think many people are going to guess.
Okay, that's out there. That is out there. I'll remind you of this at the end.
What, when he scores the last try and tops come off? Let's talk about big South Africans then, because Steph Levis, the captain, future second row partner of yours out there, he returns to the squad today. How much of a boost is it to have the club captain back?
It's huge. He's obviously coming back from an injury, but he's been in and around it. He's been leading while not involved in the matchday squads the past couple of weeks. You can tell as a captain his presence has been felt throughout the team. So now having him come off the bench, that experience is only going to add to the team when he comes on.
What I think it does do is give a huge boost to the likes of Dino and Tiz, though, because they've been given the nod today with Steph available. So it does show that the coaches have faith in them and what they can do. Yeah,
definitely. I think competition with the second rows, we've got some young second rows. Obviously, I'm going to be coming back from injury as well. So it's not really a problem. It's more of a selection headache where guys like Tiz are stepping up to start in such a big game. And then you're going to have Steph come off the bench. It's good quality to have.
Let's stick with the South African theme then, and Andre Esterhuizen. He's just a remarkable player, isn't he? And I'm not a professional, you are, but he's certainly the kind of player who I'd much rather have on my team than on my opposition.
Most definitely. Very physical. I think I've noticed, especially coming back, he could probably make the transition to the NFL of guys in the team, but his hard running lines, I mean, it's hard not to take notice of him, and I'm definitely happy as a teammate.
What would he be, a running back?
No, tight end. He'd probably be the same position that I played.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, for sure. Good hand-eye coordination, good speed, strong, mean, aggressive is what you want.
Can you not tip any teams off about picking up quality Quins to take over stateside? What are those guys like around the camp then? Because South Africans, rugby's in their blood, it's in their culture, but sometimes when you have a conversation with them, it's a little bit different than having a conversation with a guy from the UK. So what do they offer as individuals, as players, and as friends around the Quins camp?
Well, I think for me it's been quite nice and refreshing, because I was used to being the foreigner for a few years, and now being at home, it's kind of interesting where talking to Andre, talking to Steph, obviously South Africa rugby is just synonymous. So them coming in, also me coming in to join them and speaking to them about how they play the game, especially Andre. I think Andre is quite excited to see me come out and hit someone. I think
he's not the only one, mate, I'll tell you that.
So that's what a few of the conversations have been about, and it's been really nice to have them kind of welcome me with open arms.
Well, Christian is with us for the rest of the show today. You've got the opportunity to ask him whatever questions you want. Cassius is joining us too, so get involved on social media. But it's now time to hear from the captain on his return to the squad. This is Steph Levis.
Yeah, it was a frustrating time for me. I'm really excited for the weekend to be back on the pitch, and especially because it's Saturdays. I think there's a whole buzz in the team, so looking forward to the weekend. Body is good to go. Probably, I'm sure the first game always the lungs, bit of a problem, but I think we all go through that process. We all know it's a massive challenge this weekend. It gives the boys that comes in an opportunity to step up. We're a squad, we're not based on one or two players, so it's time for those boys to step up and do the job for us. Yeah, massively excited for this game. I think a lot of the boys haven't played against Saris over here, so it brings a bit of a buzz for us playing them again. Especially last time we played at home, we got a good result, so hopefully we can have more of that this weekend. We don't want to get sucked into their game plan. For us, as being physical, it always starts being physical up front, getting our set piece right, and then give the platform for our backs to attack off.
How excited are you about maybe running on with Big Wilco?
Yeah, massively exciting. I think he'll be an angry South African running around there on the weekend. It's been a long time. I think the last game he played was also he played Argentina, but before that really for us the final. So yeah, I know he's really excited, and for me to come off the bench with him, yeah, excited for it. The last 2 games at the Stoop was unbelievable, Friday Night Lights, and then again against Bath when the crowd starts singing. I think that's something that really gets us as players up, something we really missed in the tough times of COVID. So to have our fans back is unbelievable.
Stefan Levis there, the captain, back in the squad today, as is his compatriot Wilco Low. But let's bring it back to the starting 15, and one of the youngsters who's come through, Lynagh, in the form of his life. To be fair, he hasn't been alive that long, he's still a young man, but incredible try-scoring record, and just seems to be taking it all in his stride.
So when I first arrived, I didn't realise how recently he was in the academy. So that kind of says it all, really. He's very professional, really energetic, enthusiastic about his work, and just a really powerful runner. I've been really impressed with his strike rate. I mean, how many tries has he scored in the last kind of 10 games he's played?
I think it's 9 tries in his last 6, but don't quote me on that. It's something like that, yeah.
It's absolutely absurd. So if ever there was someone for me to put my hat on their hook and say, yeah, they're going to score the last try, it's Lynagh.
So you're sticking with your decision?
I'm sticking with Lewis, yeah.
That is a reminder, if you correctly guess the last try scorer, you could win a Quins home jersey today. So you've got until 65 minutes?
Yeah.
65 minutes, let's be generous today, to get your guesses in, and you could be leaving today with a brand new home shirt. But we caught up with the man in the try-scoring form of his life. This is Lynagh.
Lewis, a 5-point win over Bath at the weekend. As a team, you must be thrilled with that result.
Yeah, no, that's a brilliant way to bounce back against Sale. I think another bonus point victory under the belt, another 5 points is definitely what we needed going into a pretty big weekend against Saracens. So I think getting those 5 points, although there's a few things we need to work on, it was definitely a very big confidence booster.
It was a good test ahead of the Saracens game for us. There were some problems at half-time, but it looked like we went out there and we fixed those. Is that the view of the team?
Yeah, definitely. A bit disappointed that it took us to half-time to solve those issues. I think a big thing this week is going to be to not wait until half-time to actually get the lead and start playing our brand of rugby. So I think starting fast and hard against a team, especially like Saracens, is going to be key for our victory.
The Saracens game is a game that always excites the fans, but as players, is that something that gets you up as well?
Oh yeah, 100%. Knowing that we're at home, Sunday afternoon game, in front of a packed out Stoop, it's going to be amazing. I mean, I think this is my first time playing against Saracens, so it's going to be a big occasion for me, myself and my family, but I know how much it means to everyone else in the playing group, and I'm really, really excited for it. They're big, physical, very organised, defensive and attacking side. So I think we learned our lessons from Sale. We fixed a few things against Bath. There are a few more things to work on, but I think going into Saracens game, how big the occasion is, I think we'll pitch up and really perform well. Growing up and watching these Saracens Quins games, it's always been a huge occasion, like not only watching it from afar but seeing what the stadium's like. Seeing what it means to players, and seeing what the victory always means to the team is something that I can't wait to be a part of, and knowing that this is going to be my first time doing it, I'm nervous, but I think it's nervous excitement. I really can't wait to get out there.
A real buzz started to build up around the Stoop now as we count down to kick-off, but the day started for some Quins really early this morning. Have you been wheeled out to do any community stuff yet? Not yet. I'm being kind of held at bay until I think the turn of the year, and then I'll be let loose. You do realise that this is the start? This is the first one. Yeah, it absolutely is, but there's loads of stuff going on. We've had kids here this morning. They're going to be the guard of honour when the players come out later, but they've had a coaching session. Someone who organised that, who also scored 2 tries for the Quins women yesterday, was Elle Bloor. Always a pleasure to speak to her, and this is what she had to say. Elle Bloor successful on the pitch with 2 tries in a victory in the Allianz Premier 15s Cup, but also back here at the Stoop today doing some great community work. First of all, hi Elle.
Morning. Afternoon.
Afternoon. Where do you want to start, with yesterday's win or what you've been up to today?
Let's start with this morning. So this morning we've had a Waden school in, under 14-year-old boys. A lot of them play at Farnham Rugby Club, and they've been in this morning for some coaching with some of our fantastic coaches. They're going to watch the game this afternoon. So you got them all out of bed on a Sunday to get soaking wet
How was it? Were you there? Because you look pretty clean and dry.
I wasn't out there. Our coaches did the hard graft this morning. I've seen some muddy kids walking around the stadium, so they've done a good job.
But they get to watch the game as well?
And they're all watching the game as
Amazing. How often does that happen on a home game for Quins then?
We try and do stuff most match days, whether it's a rugby festival or a coaching clinic, and then hopefully soon we'll be able to do Guard of Honour and get the kids back on the pitch, waving the flags, watching their heroes run out.
So good. We're always talking about the great community work we do, so it's really good to have a conversation with you about that. It's not just the kids coming here on a match day too, though. There is some pretty sort of big shiny things that we're all very proud of, and they're off on a bit of a tour as well. Tell us about that.
They are the trophies, the men and women's trophies. Obviously, incredible success last year on the pitch, and we're very proud of that. And the club as a whole, we recognise that none of that would have been achievable, that almost a season that never was, without the support of our fans and the community clubs that are local to the Stoop, or some not so local, who support us through thick and thin. And we're trying to take the trophies out to the clubs themselves with some players, men and women's, just to say thank you, give the players and parents the opportunity to take a picture with the trophy and chew the fat around rugby. So
for players who are, well, members of those community clubs, how do they get involved? How do they become a part of that tour to get that picture?
So they have to be part of their local rugby club.
Okay.
Old Emmanuel's, for example, Laurie, our CEO, our leader, he's played down there. I believe someone told me he captained the thirds for a few seasons.
I'm glad you said captain the thirds, because I was about to come in with what? Laurie was a player? But
he did. He played.
Okay.
Scrum half, believe it or not.
Okay, yeah, I can believe it. A man who can talk like that has to be either a scrum half or a hooker, and he's not built like a hooker. But somebody who is... Seamless link.
Seamlessly.
But you were playing at 8 yesterday, over the try line twice, in a really good win. How was that?
Oh, it's great. It's hooker is where I get my bread and butter. Okay. I miss not throwing it in the line outs, but playing at 8 you have a bit more free rein to move about the park, which I really enjoyed. Just the way I like to play my rugby.
Of all the things to miss, it was thrown in at the line out.
Yeah, it's great. Look, you don't take... Tell Marcus Smith he's not the goal kicker for the day, so I'm going to be too happy about it. Tell me I can't throw the line out, same thing.
So were you stood in the line out like a bit of a green-eyed monster?
No, I was, Shauna and I were out in the field ready to punch some holes in the midfield, so
excellent
can't complain.
Well, that's the beauty of the Premier 15's expanding, isn't it? It's not just the league competition, it's the cup competition now. Gives teams the opportunity to blood new talent, to maybe mess around with some formations, moving you from the front of the scrum to the back of the scrum. We've talked about the line out. In terms of the other set piece, which do you prefer?
I did enjoy being at the back, but no, I did love being up at the front in the nitty-gritty stuff.
So what's the plan now then? Obviously defend the Premier 15's trophy, because that means you can take the trophy on another tour next year and get more clubs involved. But win the cup too?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the cup is a fantastic competition to bring in, particularly after the squad size was reduced from 60 to 40 a couple of years ago. So it's a great opportunity to blood new players. I think we had 3 girls make their debut yesterday in the quarters, so an incredibly proud day for them and their families, and we're very proud of the efforts that they've had. So to celebrate with them is great, and to keep us match fit, I think, while the international girls are away on duty, to have a run of games to sink our teeth into is really important.
One of the things that I think Harlequins do incredibly well is that all of the players feel like they are part of the club in varying levels, but you are about as entrenched in Harlequins as you can be. Of course, you're a huge part of the women's team, but you're here in the office 9 to 5 Monday to Friday as well. That must feel quite special, but come with its own challenges.
And Saturday and Sunday as well. I love it. My journey is a bit different. I studied engineering at university, and I worked in that industry for a couple of years in the northeast. And to be able to work in sport and come to a rugby stadium every day, the novelty hasn't worn off, and I hope it never does. That is awesome. It's chaotic a lot and it's hard work, but what is life if you can't work hard?
So good to have a chat to you today. I'm going to ask you one final question, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Would you like to give us a prediction for the game today?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to?
I'll give you a prediction.
I even gave you an out then and everything.
You did give me an out. No, I'll take it. Never shy away. I won't go who's coming out on top.
Okay.
It'll be a 12-point game. It'll be a 2-score game. Whoever goes ahead, it'll be out of reach in the last 10 minutes.
That is the prediction.
Or win in the death by 3 points, Quins.
Oh, I'm not sure my heart can take that. I'd rather know after an hour. Anyway, Elle, so good to have a chat.
Thanks, Dave.
Keep up the great work both on and off the pitch, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thanks, and you.
Moments away from kickoff here at the Stoop. Happy Halloween, everyone. This is Harlequins Live, presented by Silverbug. You can see the stand starting to fill. It is a sellout here today. It's the Gallagher Premiership. Quins versus Saracens, second versus third in the league. A very warm welcome to you, whether you're a Quins supporter, whether you're a Saracens supporter, or you've joined out of some kind of morbid curiosity on Halloween. It is our absolute pleasure to have you. Few changes for Quins. Santi Garcia Bossa coming in at loose head. Walker and Collier keep their places at 2 and 3. Hugh Tizard comes in at second row as Simo drops out with a last minute injury. Then Chiz and Kenners on the flanks. Tom Lauday in at number 8 for the first time this season. It's also the first time this season that Danny Kerr has captained the team as Quins welcome back Tommy Allen to the 10 jersey, with Marcus unavailable due to his England commitments. That also means that Luke Northmore gets a shot at 13 with Esther Hazen inside him. Tyrone Green at 15, Caden on the left, Lewis on the right. That's been the first choice back three for Harlequins this season. Saracens have had to make changes as well, but it is a very experienced Type 5. Vunipola, Wollstonecroft, Koch, Ezekwe and Swinson. That is where they'll get their experience. That's where they'll be looking to get the edge today. They're without their first choice 10 as well, but the very experienced Alex Lazowski steps in at outside half. Alex Good, the old campaigner, is at 15 as well. It is a strong team, even with their England absentees. Both teams with loaded benches too. Exciting for Harlequins that they can welcome back Stefan Levis, the club captain, and Wilco Lowe. It's a first bench appearance in the Premiership this season for Will Edwards. He'll offer cover at 10. Hugh Jones, the exciting Scotsman, gets the opportunity to come off the bench before disappearing away for Scotland duty. Power for Saracens too. Ben Earl and Aled Davis. Then the pace of Roti Sagan and Obata Yinbo. As Quins come out of the tunnel, the fireworks fly, the flames go as high as the Charles Stanley stand. It's a lot drier than we thought it was going to be when we all woke up this morning and thought we were going to have to swim to the Stoop. But it is the London derby, the London classic. Danny Kerr said this week that they're the last two remaining London teams, and I'm sure Irish will be absolutely furious about, given some of the rugby that they've played. The laughter you can hear alongside me as our guests today. We've got Christian, we've got Cassius. Cass, you've joined us. Cass in a cast, annoyingly. How are you?
I'm good. Other than the cast, I'm good.
Get that mic nice and close so the people at home can hear you. Quins kicking off in the first half towards the north stand, which is the try line that we're in line with, so we should see bags of tries. So you've been out for 6 weeks, still 4.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Very annoying. Yeah, very annoying. I want to be back playing. But skill was good sport, so I'm happy.
Well, we're delighted that you could join us today. These lads are going to be here the entire time. Get involved on social media. I want 2 things from you as the game kicks off. Super loud in my ears, lads. Can you hear everything? You hear everything okay? Good. I want 2 things for you on social media today. I want you to get your guesses in and tell us who is going to be the last try scorer. If you are correct, you could win a Harlequins home jersey. I also want you to ask these guys some questions. Box kick clear. Go out. Here we go. So ball goes out on the near side. I say the near side. We're in the DHL stand. That's where it's gone out. So first line out for Wacker. So, who should we start with? Let's grill Cass about Worthing, shall we? How did that loan move come about?
Well, Geordie Turner Hall obviously coaches there now.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a smart move to get down there. All the first years are down there, which is good.
Kenneth has just been absolutely melted on the wraparound.
Man and ball on that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So obviously before getting injured, it was good to be playing some senior rugby.
It was very nice, yeah. Different men's rugby, but still good to be playing, yeah.
It's like when David Beckham went to Preston North End, which I'm aware is a reference that being born in 2003 will be completely wasted on you. Quins with some early possession. First touch for Northmoor. Lovely step. I'm really excited to see Northmoor get the start today. Oh, a little inside ball to Lynagh, who is the man that you have tipped to score the last try today.
Yeah, if Lewis doesn't bring it home for me, I'll be very disappointed. Cass, who's your choice?
I'm quite annoyed because I was going to go with Lewis.
Oh, you're also allowed to go to Lewis, because if you are correct, if more than one of you is correct, then it'll go into a prize draw. So if you two are both going Lynagh.
To mix it up, I'm going to go with Caden Murley. I want to see him do the moonwalk and get those box tickets at Old Trafford.
Yes,
so
get the J-Lings.
Yeah, I'm going to go with J-Lings.
Oh, hello. There's a late hit on... It was a late hit on Tommy Allen. It was just a silly one from Vincent Koch, wasn't it? It was after the ball had gone. Oh, it was Lazowski who melted Kenners. What a shot!
He rode it though.
Yeah, he did.
A little bit of whiplash there.
Yes. Oh, Kenners. Full house here at the Stoop today. If you didn't tune in at the beginning of the show, then you missed some great chat with Christian, so rewind at full time. But what I did mention was the fact that the Prem Cup is starting on the 19th of November. First game is against Northampton Saints, who are in some pretty rude form, actually, the Saints. That's on the 19th. That's here at the Stoop. Tickets are available. So all of the games up until this point have been sold out. Come for some Friday night lights. Also, there'll be no Harlequins live that night as well, so you don't have to worry about missing your favourite match day show. Who's that down injured? It's Mako. No, it's Mako who's having a bit as well. Tommy is up on his feet. Remember, he went off last time against Bristol after failing an HIA that brought Marcus off the bench. And the rest is history. Were you here on that night, Cass?
Yeah, I was here. Yeah.
It's all right, wasn't it?
It was a good game, man. Good game, that.
It was a good game. Some rugby yesterday. Hey, what about Worcester turning over Sale? Your old boys.
Yeah, that was a much-needed win for Worcester. I think 153 points leaked in the last 3 games before that.
Oh, my days.
Yeah, they desperately needed that one.
Quins have kicked to the corner, and a supporter has dropped it. That's what the big cheer was. Yeah, that's... I mean, on paper, they've got a really good side, Worcester.
Yeah, they always do have a good squad. It's just putting it together.
Yeah. So Quins with the line out inside the Sarries 22. Sarries pinch it, but it comes back with Will Collier, aka the Hands Master, picking it up in a very similar position to the one he scored a try from. First carry for Tizard, brought in last minute. Now Kenningham, a bit weary of the gain line, but quick ball here. Andre Esterhazen stepping back inside. Good carry from Andre. 6 metres short, bang in front of the sticks.
Come on.
Another carry from Tizard. Strong boy. Really good carry. Close to the line. Over the line. Close to the line. Tizard.
Great start. That's his first start.
Yes, it is.
3 minutes in. 2 minutes in.
What a carry.
Took about 4 bodies with him there. That's a hell of a start.
That's what Quins needed. That's the early try. First Premiership try for Tiz as well. Do you know what? He's done it again. He did it last year. Came into the side last minute when Steph got injured, got man of the match.
That Andre matchup with Billy is what you want to see. That's box office.
And he came and got man of the match that day. He's come in today for Simo. Oh, that is such a good carry.
Good work from Dino on the support there to get him over the line. That was great.
To be fair, that's 2 big lumps, isn't it? Dino and Tiz.
That's 250 kilos combined weight on Nick Tompkins.
And hey, look, Nick Tompkins is a classy operator, but he's not
no
a big
bias
guy.
there. No bias there.
Hey,
for Welsh team.
Oh, Nick Tompkins, lovely boy or tidy. But yes, he's not made the tackle there. And Quins lead 5-0. Tommy Allen with the conversion on the 15. Oh, do you know what? So I watched a lot of rugby behind closed doors, and I was super privileged to be here, but I forgot about the groan when the kickers miss. Like, as soon as it come off the boot and you just hear the North Stand, like, oh, come on, he's trying his best. Be kind, yeah? Quins 5, Sarries 0. Oh, good on kicking duties today. I know you're not allowed to say this as someone involved with Quins, but I'm a big Alex Good fan. He's a class player.
He's a seriously classy player, yeah.
What do you need today? A 10, a 13, a 15? Penalty Saracens. Yeah. So you've finished school now, Cass?
I have. In full time now.
Did you do your A-levels?
I did, yeah.
How'd you get on?
ABB.
Oh, come on.
Solid.
There's booing because Saracens have won a penalty and they go for the posts. I love that gets booed. That'll be frustrating for Quins, though, not claiming the restart and giving away the penalty straight away.
Yeah, just cheap field position, really, and then put ourselves under pressure there we didn't need to be under.
They are going for the posts. Bang in front of the post, 40 metres out. Lazowski will fancy it. Do you know what? You boys were lucky you got on the show today, because if you hadn't done, you'd have been in Harley Bear.
I'm not sure I would have fit in that suit.
I'd be a bit warmer in that suit than this right now, to be fair. So.
Yeah, rule number 1, always dress up warmer than you think you need to. Penalties good. Quins 5, Saracens 3. Good response from Saracens. 6 minutes gone here at the spooky Stoop. Any plans for Halloween, boys? You trick-or-treaters? I thought about bringing you some.
We've got a little fancy dress.
Have you?
Yeah, so I think all the boys are getting in their fancy dress.
Anything you can share?
I'm going as Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah. Thought I'd mix it up a bit. Not quite scary, but thought it'd be quite fun to dress up as.
Oh, it's gone straight out.
Can't double up on those errors.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight out. So, well, do you know what? This will be our first look at the scrum, which I am intrigued by. Because it is, I'm not going to say youth versus experience, because as much as I love Will Collier, he certainly can't be described as young. But Santi, Waka, who of course is new to the Quins pack, and Col in the front row, then Tiz and Dino. But then Mako, Tom Wollstonecroft, Vincent Cock, Nick Iziekwe. It's not the easiest name to say, is it? And Tim Swinson. Tim Swinson, the Renaissance man. I've got a little fact for you about Tim Swinson. When he re-signed in the Championship last year, him and his wife had just moved to Edinburgh and he didn't tell her.
I bet that went down well.
Yeah, exactly. Now Lazowski running the ball to the right. Oh, loose offload. Oh, boys, can you look at this? Look at the sun shining off the studio behind us. It is glorious.
Bit golden hour.
Oh,
don't mind.
Mate, you can't say golden hour at 3:10. Oh, I should have brought the sunglasses. Line out to Quinn. Oh, and it's just started raining as well. Wonderful. I love London weather. So good.
We have had it all today.
Yeah. Big time. Right then, so Wacker's over there. Line out's on the 10-metre line in front of the Charles Stanley stand, the sold-out Charles Stanley stand.
That's a bit early.
Not the best kick from Danny, so Good will take that inside his own 22, send it back with interest. Worth mentioning as well that Quins are playing with the wind in the first half. Like that is 2. Not great kicks from DC. And good quick ball here for Saracens, who've got some space. Vincent Cock on the ball. If there was one player you wanted in at first receiver, it was probably him there. Certainly from a Quins perspective.
Good hit.
Yeah. Oh, another penalty.
Not rolling.
Is that Cole? Right, are they going to go posts here? To be honest, I wouldn't mind them going posts. It's on the 10, well, the intersection of 10 and 15. And they're going for the corner. Right, second rower's perspective here.
Yeah.
Kick to the corner, so it's a good kick as well, 7 metres out. Do you prefer to throw a man up, or do you prefer to just wait for it to hit the ground and defend?
First one set the tone, you got to stop it. So I'm staying down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying down. Just because if you get a cheap one against you early doors, you know it's coming all day.
And they have stayed down, and they've committed all the numbers to stopping it. It's going sideways, and I think Saracens in pole position here. This is where they're so good at bullying teams, but they've been told it's moved once.
Stay in it.
Does come out.
Come on.
Oh, lovely offload. God, that's good. Again, Caden defending well, though. He is very good defensively, but good ball position here for Saracens, but then it's knocked on. Dino Lamb picks up.
Go on, Lewis.
Yeah, so bring him back. Bring him back. So we'll go back for the scrum. Sweet relief. Who put the shot in there for us? Oh, such a good offload. Should have just kept running there, you know. Sean Maitland. Yeah, I think Lewington will probably be a bit frustrated that he's not pinned his ears back there, but we are where we are. Scrum Quins inside their own 22. It is hammering it down. So, question for Cassius. How much are you looking forward to playing in this team, making your debut?
Oh yeah, very much looking forward to it. I mean, I've been a fan since I was about 12 years old. I've been in and around the academy from that age as well. So playing for this club has always been a goal of mine since I've been around this club. So very much looking forward to it. Yeah.
Amazing. I suppose we can ask you that question as well, Christian, because you've made a Premiership debut. How much are you looking forward to being fully fit, ready to go? And sorry, I'm just watching this scrum and being a part of this, because there's certainly a place for the two of you here, and it's very exciting.
Yeah, definitely. It's to be able to play Quins rugby. It's what kind of gets you up in the morning. So it's going to be different to what I played before, different style. I think I'll be well suited to it. So it's just waiting, counting down those days now, so I get my hands on the ball on the pitch and put on the quarters.
Oh, you two. Answers straight out of the media handbook there. So thank you very much. The rain just easing off now. Just shy of 12 minutes on the clock. Quins kicking clear through Danny Kerr. What a take that is from Alex Good. He has gone full length cricket take. But Quins all offside. Oh, come on, boys. A couple of silly ones here. And you're always going to give away penalties against Saracens because it's going to put you under pressure, but it very much seems like Quins are putting themselves under pressure here.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, I need cleaner exits, and it's kind of what we spoke about all week, is just being grey, being whiter than white, and not really giving them any cheap penalties, which you haven't really done the first 10 minutes.
What are we on for the match here? Is that 4 penalties already?
Yeah, 2 not rolling, 1 offsides, and I'm pretty sure there's one other one as well.
That's a good take from Good, isn't it? Must be nice for Saracens to play on a proper pitch for a change as well.
Yeah, no one's had to whack out the tights for today.
They're going to go for goal, Saracens, to take the lead for the first time in the game. It's just outside the 22, about 20 metres in from the touchline. I haven't seen many of these missed here. I have seen one, Duprier for Sale, just before half-time in the first game back. 6-3. Yeah, Danny was our guest. That was our first ever Quins Live, and we had Danny Kerr and Mickey Campagnaro, and Danny was such good value. He'd take his microphone down and he'd just shout at the ref, "That Tom Curry's offside every time, ref! He's a professional cheat, ref!" Right, so this all came from the restart that went out on the full. Yeah. Don't do it again. He hasn't done it again. We're back underway. Oh, Dino and then Tiz making a big hit. So Saracens inside their own 22, looking for a clean exit for themselves. Van Ziel, boxes clear. So, great take from Tyrone. He gets smothered by Cock, which is not a sentence I thought I'd say. Oh no, that's getting clipped up, isn't it? Luke Northmore on the 10-metre line. Very good. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It is a family show, I promise. Right, Collier tipping it on. Total. Oh, what
That's
a ball.
a good ball.
Inside.
Let's go, Kane.
Caden Murley. Let's go, the corner. Let's go, down, Caden. Yes! Do the dance.
Get the move. Do it.
I want to move.
He doesn't want the tickets. He doesn't want the tickets.
They won 3-0
He
yesterday.
doesn't want the tickets.
Come on,
Come
Tate.
on.
Oh, wow.
He had his opportunity.
He did.
It's on a Sunday, didn't do it. Sunday, only game on TV. Jesse Lingard probably watching. He had his opportunity to get box seats off Old Trafford and he's missed it.
Do you know what it is? I think he's scared that he can't return the favour and get Jesse a box here. What a finish, though. Caden Murley.
What a ball from Tommy.
Yeah, great vision from Tommy there to get it wide.
2 tries. All right. Oh, the anticipation of him getting up and giving it the bigger. That is such a nice seed from Tommy, isn't it?
Absolutely.
He's good at those, isn't he?
Yeah. Also, do you know small transitions, right? So Tom Lauday has been playing 6, 6, 6, 6. Give him the number 8 jersey and he's just hiding out on the wing there.
Always.
Oh, I love it. That's a good try. And I've been saying this for weeks because it's been true, but Caden looks like he's enjoying his rugby so much at the moment.
Yeah, he's on fire, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
had to come up with a few crucial turnovers in our 22 in defence as well, so it's not just the attack that he's been putting himself out there with.
Quins 10, Saracens 6. Here comes the conversion. It's good. It's good.
Let's go, Tommy.
12-6. Well, observations after 15 minutes. Both teams are going to be absolutely furious at how they've responded to scoring. If you guys are watching at home, then you've probably got a better view than us at the moment because the sun is ripping out my corneas. Oh, here we go. That is such a good nudge.
Yes, Lou.
Go, go, go. Oh, it's a 50-22.
Is that 50-22?
Oh,
Let's go. Is that the first one of the game?
first one of the game.
Lovely.
It is Lewis Lynagh at
I
the
like that
tram
rule.
lines. Yeah.
I do like the rule.
That is class from him as well. That is such a good nudge. Did you see, what's his name? Leicester 10s yesterday. Oh
Yeah, it
my
was
God.
unreal.
He's called a mark 5 metres from his own try line and kicked a 50-22.
It was ridiculous.
Anyway, here come Quins again into the 22.
Andre.
Go on, sending Andre forward. Good quick ball. There's Luke
Go on, Luke.
Northmore.
Go on, Luke.
Over the gain line again for Northmore. 15 metres out over there on the left side. Quins looking for, a third score, which would be dreamland at this point. Dummy and go from
Good carry.
one of the baldies in the back row.
Let's go, let's go.
Here we go. This great field position for Quins. Oh! That's come back Northmore's way. He said knock on off Northmore there, but I'm not entirely sure what he was meant to do. Now it's a foot race. Here we go.
Yes, Tommy.
Oh,
Let's go, Tommy!
Let's go, Tommy!
Let's go! Oh!
I thought he was. Oh, he's bringing him back for the knock on. Why is he
Not playing advantage.
Why is he? Yeah. Oh no, he's
That's a
not.
strange
No.
one. Yeah, he played advantage and he took the chip.
Wow, that is not
So
advantage at all.
goal line drop up.
Yeah, goal line dropout.
I don't think we mind that at all, actually.
It's weird because Tommy was on the ball and he nudged it forward and it was like
Yeah.
everybody stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, we'll take this.
That's not a bad result at all.
No. Okay, Good on the dropout from under his own sticks. Oh, he's not put a lot of gas on that, so it's straight to Lewis Lynagh. Oh, great feet, Lewis. Great feet,
great
Lewis.
footwork.
And he stayed in.
He's done unreal, though.
Here's
Let's go,
Wacker.
Wacker.
Oh, goodness me. He's got low, but the tacklers have got lower. Good quick ball, though. Great energy. Dino Lamb
Nice
gets his
Dino.
head down.
Quick ball, let's go.
Another good pass. Oh, great hand.
Oh, Ty's done so well.
Tyrone Green. How did he get out of that? Credit to Saracens. Their line speed is unreal here.
Yes, it is.
Tiz with another heavy carry. They've met him. Oh, it could be a turnover here.
Nah, he's off his feet, surely.
Oh, here we go. Right, post or corner?
Corner, go all out attack. Who are we? Come on.
Mate, you fitted in. You fitted in beautifully here.
live and die by it. Come on.
You've got
to be aggressive.
So, they are going for the corner as well.
There's no other way.
It's interesting. A great kick too. It's interesting. So I'm sure a lot of our viewers know about the Harlequins podcast. Mike and Willie do a great job. I was a guest on it the other day. They pointed out that Sale Sharks was the first time we've taken a shot at goal from a penalty all season.
The first one?
First one.
That's impressive.
And then I pointed out that usually when in games where we kick for goal, we lose.
Yeah.
20 minutes gone. Quins in the 22. Feels like we need to come away with something every time we're here against a team like Saracens. Dino Lamb takes the ball.
That's a good set. That's a good set.
Oh, you
Be
like it?
Be patient with it. They just need to find the corner. Come on. There we go.
Kenners starts to move it round. It's come out.
Let's go now.
Here we go. 4 men commit to the tackle. It's a bit of afters.
Offside, surely.
Ooh.
There's a bit of afters there, you know, on the floor. But they're all up again now. Saracens thinks they've pinched this, and they have.
I think that was offside.
Their line speed at times has been terrifying, but that's a shame. What was it that led to the afters on the deck? Either way, Saracens have cleared. How are you boys not blocking your... Oh, because you're watching the screen, of course.
Yeah, I'm not looking straight into the side.
Yes. It's a shame that Wacker just pulled his hands away. Wasn't sure if it was for him or Lorde. Okay. There have been no challenges on the line-out so far today. Quinn's trying to drive that one towards the line. It's been told it's got to go. It's pumped up the line. Caden's underneath it. Oh, he's called a mark there. The only thing is, if Caden calls a mark, it means he's got to kick it. Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, his nickname is Shin. This is a big moment for him, you know. Come on, Cades. Good distance, but now Good can come back. He's tiptoeing towards the halfway line. Lovely feet from Good. Just cruises along, and Saracens with a bit of ball. That's Billy Vunipola. All right, Billy.
Good chop, cheers. Come on.
Oh, that's Tompkins. Good tackle on him in the end. He just dances through, doesn't he? Our ball? Boo. Knock on off Quins. When did that happen?
I think Kenners was going for a turnover.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they've got Dr. Kelly Brown down there doing a pitch-side interview. Hell of a set of eyebrows on him.
Yeah, serious eyebrows.
Honest, like...
Serious eyebrows. I thought mine were bad.
Yeah, yours are good.
No, I get a little monobrow sometimes.
Oh,
so
do
I've
you?
got a shave in there sometimes, yeah. My sister doesn't do a little threading job. I've got a shave of
Tommy... Oh, my God. That is
good intel.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Good intel.
Thank you. And the good news is, I'm never going to let you forget that you said that on the show. I think that's Tommy Allen's race run, lads.
Oh
no. So what happens here? Are we going to have Will Edwards on at 10? Are we going to shift Tyreen into Tyreen?
It's like Wed's coming on.
Wed's on. So confirmation then, it is an HIA he's going off for. He's failed one this season already.
Let's hope he passes this one.
I hope so. Not just for the game, but just for him, you know. He wants to come and play some rugby, and he's got a real opportunity with Marcus being away.
Yeah.
There's no point making a move if you're not going to play, and the last thing you want is for injury to get in the way. So good luck, Tommy. Hopefully we'll see you in a bit. In the meantime, Will Edwards, let's go. First time in the squad this season, straight in on it. Started against Saracens last year. Not Saracens, sorry, Sale. Just another brutally hard team beginning with S. Look at Danny Kerr trying to be a nuisance there. That looked miles forward, but we're playing on.
Shot, right?
Yeah, Will Edwards, and he comes. Oh, come on, boys. Penalty.
he's quick on the not rolling away. He doesn't really give you an opportunity sometimes. That's tough. I think you need to go east to west. Anything north south, he's pinging.
Yeah. I like that. North, south, east, west. I'm going to borrow that. Thank you. It's a good opportunity for Saracens to kick to the corner. Where's that gone out? Just inside the 22. So who's he pinged there?
That was a harsh pen. I think it was
Will.
That is, come
So
on.
quick.
Yeah.
He's rolling away. He's been kicked back into the collision zone by a Saracens player and then been pinged. Welcome to the game, Wed. He's another Loughborough boy.
Yep.
Well, you two weren't there at the same time. He's
no,
younger
he was
than
just
you,
after
isn't
me.
he?
Yeah, he was just after me. I left in 2014.
Oh, here comes Saracens, looking ominous on the drive into the 22. As Chris said, whiter than white. Quins have to be here. Oh, it's a good tackle from Andre. He's tried to rip it and come off it. And now Wolstenholme in front of the sticks, 20 metres out. They have stacked it left, but Quins have turned it over. Who's got their hands on that? Kenners, of course it is. Good to have him back. That was an update on the England women's score, wasn't it? Well, I didn't hear what it was, but it sounds like England are winning.
17-10, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They are here at the Stoop on the 14th as well. Not sure what the ticket situation is, but if you're watching at home, fancy a good afternoon out. There'll be a couple of Quins involved. Who's in the squad today? Ali Kildun, Lynagh Chuima. Good to have a representation. This golden hour is killing me. Although I'd never wear shades on screen anyway. I'd look like such a wally. Some can, some can't. I'm very much in the can't camp.
I reckon you could pull it off. Chris.
No, well, Chris could,
Chris
yeah.
could definitely pull it off.
I've usually got the transitions in, so...
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
charge down!
Oh,
Oh, well cleaned up. Is that Wacker?
no. Kenners, I think.
Kenners. Two blonde bombshells. Well, we've got three today with Tiz as well, haven't we? Oof, that was close. Closer than I'd have liked. Exits haven't been brilliant today, have they?
No. Let's get this one out. It's a bit more like it.
Yeah, but it's with Good on the halfway line. He's pointing lads where he wants them. Good tackle. Really good tackle because there was a good angle hit there. But Quins with some defending to do. Oh, Kenners. Cracking shot from Jack Kenningham.
That was Wacker, isn't it?
Oh, was it Wacker?
Yeah, that one.
To the 2 and the 7 in the sun. Oh,
Good pick up.
Tyrone. Oh, Tyrone. Dancing round forwards.
Oh! That was a bit...
That looked high
That was
to
a
me.
bit high.
That looked high, and the ref put his fists together. Sure. Because it was either high or no arms.
Yeah.
I thought
One
no
of the
arms
two.
there.
What were your thoughts on... This is an honest forum, by the way. What were your thoughts on Marla's yellow card last week?
Oh, I thought it was a bit rogue. I think it was a fine tackle. I don't really know what you're expected to do. If you hit someone and their legs disappear because they've jumped,
Yeah,
how are you meant to wrap your arms?
yeah. Oh, both Danny Kerr and Alex Good, two old England campaigners, using their feet to control the ball there. So now Tyrone with another
going
chance to
out.
counter. Gosh, not a great kick. This is where the forwards start to put their hands on their hips and think, I'm not running after this, lads.
Straight out.
Now, let's have a go.
Go, Ty. He's so
He's
slippery.
so good. He's so good, although Saracens have got bodies on that, although it's come out quickly.
Oh.
There's Cades. Yeah, I mean, maybe a penalty. I had some Bath fans on social media saying it's a disgrace it wasn't a red. I'm like, come on.
It's a bit far.
Yeah. Oh, Tiz has just got eaten up by Billy there.
He's rode that well.
Yeah,
though.
he's ridden it, but that is
It's not nice.
not nice.
Go on, let's go.
Is that Wacker throwing? Mate, he loves having the ball in the midfield. I'm just glad
Tough
he's
Yorkshireman.
not kicking it. So, sustained possession here for Quins, but not a huge amount of gain line.
Surely that's no arms, yeah.
Oh, yes, good shot.
Love
Good.
it.
That's a good kick, though. That's a good kick. Oh, annoying to lose the ball there. Oh, we've gone quick though.
Come on, Lou.
Right, Lou's on his own. Oh no, don't get isolated. That's not good. So another kickable penalty here for Saracens, which I'd imagine they'll try and slot for 3. 28 minutes on the clock. Their defence in the middle third has been very good, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're up very quickly. It's making it quite hard for us to play.
I think we need to still be a bit more patient in the kicking game and understand what they're trying to do, because when we're making mistakes in our own half and it's all kickable, and that's what's keeping them in the game.
So 2 tries for Quins. Tiz with the first. Brutality from the young man. That's a good shot. Jeez. Yeah, and Lewis kind of doing the right thing there, but just look, there were three Saracens players over the ball straight away. That's the risk when you go early, isn't it? You get isolated, but not a lot else he could do, really. Remember, keep your questions coming in. Ask the experts. Ask them anything. Doesn't have to be rugby related. That's chipped towards the sticks. It is good, and it is Harlequins 12, Saracens 9. Just a reminder, Quins supporters who are tuning in, if you are members, then there is a code that you can enter to get some free points. That will be coming up on the screen shortly. There it is. Get your Quins rewards points. It's exclusive for members. Saris 10. And points mean all kinds of things. Mainly, the more you get, the more rewards you can receive, as Will Edwards gets us started once again. Here is Big Billy trying to run it out, and Wacker making the tackle. Needs to roll away, but he's working hard enough to not get a rollicking off the referee. It's difficult when you get your legs trapped in like that, though, isn't it? Now Saracens inside their own 22. Van Ziel shaping to kick. And does. Oh, this will be challenged for as well. Green's underneath it. But no knock-on advantage from the referee. So Saris have just made sort of 23 metres. Dino doing well with 2 big men for company. Oh, that's forward. It has to be forward. But he was stood in front of him. Like literally in front of him. Anyway. Saracens up over halfway. Tompkins having a little jig and getting the offload away. Collier clapping his hands before that tackle as if to say, come on then. That one boosted into the sunny sky. Oh, good take from Green. He's done very well there under pressure. Good hands from Tommy Lords. Right, Quins inside their own half. On the ball. Every breakdown seems to be hard work, doesn't it? Yeah. Saracens just suffocate the life out of you. Ball goes up, Caden on the chase. Oh, good chase, Caden, but a really good pass to find Good. Doing his best Tyrone Green impression.
Good tackle.
Oh, and now Saracens trying to run it. Lovely ball out.
Nice, Lewis. Good track back.
Yeah, really good. And has that been touched? Either way, it's kicked out on the halfway line. 7 minutes and a half to go. It's gone quite quickly, isn't it?
Yeah, it has very quickly.
Keep your questions coming into these guys, and don't forget to get your guesses in too. Who do you think will be the last try scorer for Harlequins today? If you are correct, you get entered into the draw to win the jersey. Lynagh.
Caden Murley.
Oh, Caden Murley, sorry.
Caden Murley.
I went Wilco Lowe.
I could see that.
Bursting through, 40-metre run. Off the top quickly this time for Saracens. Sending Billy into the midfield where he's met by Chiz. Quick ball for Saracens. Oh, yes, Kenners. Lingering.
Yes, headers.
Right, don't get isolated. Okay.
Let's play fast.
Spread it now.
Okay, Wed. Oh, lovely ball.
Let's go, Tommy.
Let's go, Tommy. Yes! I love that. Tyrone Green. Go! Tommy Lorde at 8. Thank you very much. I love this game.
Yes,
That's a good try.
That's a good try.
What about that little pump ball from Wed?
Wed loves those balls, those little drip passes.
Tommy Lorde, Tyrone Green.
Tommy with the wheels.
Well, we've had a few conversations about who the fastest back rower is, and Tommy always backs himself.
Of course he does. But he showed it there for sure.
Well, that was all made.
Jack Kenningham. Class.
Did really well, just to buy that extra second on the floor as well.
Nice quick ball, good delay. Wow, that's a great ball from Wed.
Here we go. And then the 2-on-1. Skills to pay the bills. 17-9. And Will Edwards on kicking duties now. Young William.
3 tries to zip.
Mate, look. It's the hope that kills you, right?
Yeah.
But 19-9. 5 minutes to go to half time. Oh, Tom, I love that from Tom Lorde. I love that from Tom Lorde. But we need a lead because we're playing into the wind in the second half. What's... Oh, yeah, I think they passed the ball to Good and he dropped it. That's why he got weird. Okay, good 5 minutes now, lads. It's a really good restart.
Yep.
Really good restart. Good take from Ty, who is so good under the high ball, but would it be disrespectful to say that sometimes it looks a bit sketchy?
Yeah, it does. I think he just backs himself.
Yeah.
Just so much that it'd be hard for him not to take it.
Yeah. Fox kick clear. Billy's underneath it. Uh-oh. Revs the engine.
Wed in front of him. Wed's done well.
Yeah,
there.
good tackle, Wed. But again, 3 or 4 Saracens bodies there. Oh, come on.
How is he meant to roll away there?
Yeah, so what's happened there is Wed has made the tackle. You've got Nick Ezekiel. Nick Ezekiel has just pinned him on the floor. There's nothing he can do. He's what, 130 kilos probably?
Yeah.
120 at least. So
We'll give him 120. He's trying to roll.
So yeah, he's trying to roll.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so he's got one lad holding
Billy
his shirt
hasn't
down.
even tried to place it either. That's harsh.
That's a tough call.
So what are they going to do here? Corner. Right, boys, no tries before half time.
Ooh, Dino.
Oh, no, I think Dino's all right there. Oh, no, they're looking at it. They're looking at the clear out for Dino Lamb, who is far from inconspicuous in that white scrum cap. So he's... What did you see? Do you think it's because the penalty had already been given?
I'm not quite sure.
Penalty's already been given late, potential shoulder contact with head.
We don't have the benefit. Right, here we go.
That's tough.
Well, you can't tell from that angle. They're going to need another angle.
I think that's fine.
They're going to need... This will be the angle now, so...
I think it's just late.
Nah, I think it's fine.
It's just late. Yeah.
He rocks back into it. There's no whiplash in his head.
And he was committed once the whistle was blown. I think that's the key.
Yeah.
I think that's the key.
As long as they make a good decision here, we're in the clear.
Yeah, stick with the penalty.
Yeah, that's nothing more than the penalty. If you escalate that, then it's just going to sanitize the game.
Yeah, and look, I'm always careful around these conversations because player welfare is imperative. It's the most important thing. And I wish I could hear this conversation because we could be digging our own graves here. But you've got to look after players. But I think Dino Lamb has attempted the clean out there. He's seen Will Edwards trapped.
He's gone in the pocket. I think it's a yellow.
Unbelievable.
That's a harsh yellow.
Oh well. Down to 14 for the rest of the half and the beginning of the second half. Massive effort required now from the players because Saracens are going to be in the 22. Ah, disappointing. Disappointing.
It's quite funny how there's always one chair there.
Yeah,
It's like the naughty chair. Once you get a yellow, you go sit in that one chair.
Do you know what's frustrating though? Is it feels as though once they go to the screen, they have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Right then, Saracens ball on the 22. Quins a man down in the drive that's about to come, but they've gone out early and quickly and through the hooker into the 22. I'd have been tempted to leave that in with someone like Dino missing, but what do I know? Oh, right, Sarri's inside the Quins 22. We've nicked that. Who's turned that over?
Andre.
Well,
let's get out of there now.
Go on, Lou. Don't get isolated.
Stay up.
Yeah, well done, Lou.
Well
now, ping him for not rolling away. He's literally lying on the floor. Honestly, this game, boys. Although I do sometimes listen back to these and think that I'm more than a touch one-sided. So Lazowski on the ball inside his own half. Thinks he spotted a gap. Danny Kerr's back there. Lets it bounce twice, then has a little look himself.
Good kick.
Nudge.
Yeah, he's put it straight out, up over halfway, to just buy Quins a bit of field position. 38 minutes-ish on the clock. Who's getting the boos here? They're not happy about something. Have they just put the beer prices up? So good to be here for a sellout. If you've not had the chance to come back yet, do come back soon. 19th of November might be the right time. Ball back in play. 8 minutes left on the card. They've gone to the aerial route. Oh, what a take from Lewis, who snagged on the tackle, then pushed backwards, but he was under real pressure there, Lewis Lynagh.
Great take.
Good boy, Lewis. Go on. So Quins,
Good
120 on the half. I love that. We're in our own half. We're down to 14, and you know that the future of the club's in good hands when we've got one of our outside backs going, yeah, we could play it. Come on, look. Oh, good, trying to go the long way round. Gets the
nice
offload away.
There.
He's done all right today, Tommy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because we've seen him mostly as a flanker. Mm-hmm. Oh, good well done, Tiz.
Lovely, Tiz.
But he played a lot of his rugby at 8 for Exeter.
Let's go.
Oh,
that's good,
we're in trouble here. 4 on 1, got to be a try, surely.
Nah. Come on.
Held out, turnover.
Danny Kerr on the ball.
Come on, you got to get that.
Yes! DC with a turnover. Let's go.
Unreal from him.
Full court rugby from Danny Kerr.
Big turnover.
They were 4 on 1 there.
Yeah,
butchered it.
They butchered it massively.
One lad had to square up tight. Oh, that's a massive chance.
That's terrible. That's half the pitch. That's a 5 on 1, and he just drifted.
Oh no!
It doesn't help. Ezekwe's kind of dropped off a bit. It's kind of made it a 3 on 1. Someone's had to step
only because
in.
he was drifting. Though, he kind of cut under. Yeah, that's bad.
So the clock has stopped on 39:53. Collier's down. Oh, that's such a good opportunity for them.
Criminal.
You have to just pass that. That's terrible. Lewington would be absolutely livid with that.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not complaining, man.
No, goodness me. Goodness me. So Wed kicked a touch. Good kick as well. So win the line out, kick it out.
Yeah.
Would be what I'd do.
Probably go 5-man, 5+1 potentially.
You're down a second row. Play.
You're down a second row.
Listen to you.
Just play.
Come on. Come on.
What have they gone here? Have they gone 6? Oh, they have? Nice.
Well, in all seriousness, let's kick it out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right then, half time.
In the sheds, regroup.
3 tries scored, 2 of them converted.
Clean sheet so far.
Let's have your thoughts on the first 40 minutes then, gentlemen.
Go on, Cass.
Well, I think from the second try, it's looked pretty smooth sailing for Quins. I think there's been a few opportunities where Saracens could have got in it, but I think Quins looked the more comfortable side. I think the side's more, they play together a bit more with boys off on international duty, but we've still got the core gel of the team here. So I think we're doing well. I think we're looking good. I think we just got to see this game out now, play hard in the second half.
Yeah, I think the style of play suited Quins. We've not had a lot of scrums, and I think the tight 5 is somewhere where Saracens would really have felt as though they could impose themselves on this game, Christian.
Yeah, definitely. I think the only opportunities they've had are what we've given them, so not been clean off exits, restarts, and if we can cut those mistakes out and kind of starve them of those penalties that give them artificial field position, then they haven't scored a try against us, you know. So they're known for their defence, but they've leaked 3. We haven't leaked a single try yet, so that bodes well for the second half. We can just clean up our penalty count, understand what the ref is and who he's going to be penalising for not rolling away, and that's a big emphasis, I'd say, is as soon as you make that tackle, get out of the contact area, don't give them any cheap penalties.
Halfway there. We've got these 2 for the second half as well, but I'm going to let them take a breather now. Remember, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, get your questions in and we will ask the best ones to these guys. It's Ask the Experts. That's what you 2 are this afternoon. It's 19-9. So far, so good for Harlequins. We'll be back with the second half, but in the meantime, enjoy this.
Kerr, Baldwin, slammed in the tackle by McIntyre. Kerr again, pops it up for Morris. Really good stuff this from Quins. They're burrowing forwards and they're scoring. And Will Evans is claiming it for Harlequins. What a start, straight out of the blocks here at the Rico.
Well, that's all about, in boxing parlance, getting the player rocked back onto his heels and then just going for the kill. The pressure from Harlequins, absolutely superb.
Brown, Mr. Hazen. He's a mighty tackle, but he's got it away beautifully to Lynagh, taking on Sopuanga. Lynagh through him, and he's now going to get past Umanga. Lovely offload. Here's Danny Kerr.
Oh, is he held up?
Held for a minute. Has he got it down? Big questions here. But that is Quins at their very best.
That's down.
It's down there at the very end.
Okay, Luke. Yeah, on-field try, forward.
Danny Kerr for Harlequins.
A piece of play though.
Don't join them all.
Baldwin again finding the captain, and now the rumble. Quins eyeing up their 3rd try. They've got their 3rd try. It's Don Brandt, and they are bossing this here at the Rico. Wasps still, despite the break, struggling to find their feet. Quins continuing the same motion. Now then, an opportunity from somebody out wide, potentially Fakatoa. Gopper sizing it up, sends it out, lovely from Taylor, in goes Kibarigi. Is that the spark? Is that the spark that Wasps need? Low. Gaskell sets it up. Wolstenholme to Lynagh. There's the intercept. Beautifully read by Lewis Lynagh. And that is bonus time. Surely victory time.
Well, once he spots it, he won't get many easier runs in than this.
So get a really good feel for the intensity and the hunger of the Quins side with this defensive pattern as well.
See Harlequins trying to tackle Wasp back onto the breakdown, slow it down. Marley's got his hands on that there. That's not entirely legal, but he's slowed it down.
It's literally millimetres from the line, and then they squeeze through and over the line through Tom Willis. And they're not quite finished fighting yet, Wasps.
Yeah, an air of inevitability, wasn't there, once they got so close to the line.
Game was firmly up. Can they salvage anything from it at all, points-wise? Unlikely from here, but Kibarigi, that looked forwards. It was forwards. And they run away with it, Quins, through Tyrone Green. He'll be untouched. It'll be his first score. It's, excuse me, Mr. Lang. How I've managed to do that, I'm not quite sure. But James Lang will put the tin lid on a thumping win for Harlequins. An uncontested line-out. Simmons urging his men onwards. Elia has it. Wasps all over the place. Elia closing in, bearing down. On the try line or on Tom Willis? One of the two.
Referee's made the call, it's held up.
Hang on, let me explain. It would have been held up by U8, but you entered from the side, prevented the probable try, penalty try.
Penalty try.
Penalty try.
Entry, stop the try.
And a yellow card.
A yellow card as
has
well.
to be a yellow card,
Obviously,
yeah.
you would be binned. End of the game.
And that's it. A penalty try to finish. And a happy Billy Millard. Character, resolve, bottle, you can call it what you will. Harlequins had it in spades today. They've turned upheaval off the pitch into a triumph on it. They have absolutely spanked Wasps at the Rico by 49 points to 17.
Penalty advantage.
Crossfield kick from Smith. It's set up quite beautifully for Marchant, who will race home. Well, they were playing with house money, but that is a very high-class kick from Marcus Smith.
Well, we talked about the 2-10s, didn't we, coming into the game, and first 10 minutes have belonged to Jacob Umanga, but one beautiful kick from Marcus Smith. Dominated possession, what can they do?
Use it, please. Use it, please.
Robson thinking about the open side, darts to the blind side, and Bassett will steal in for Wasps. Clever from Robson. Did him in the eyes. Well, here's Lang. He's done well to retain possession from three defenders. Then the ball is robbed and Robson's off again. That won't quite sit for Umanga. Was that a little knock-on? Advantage being played here. Adogwu storming forwards, scoring.
Just reached out and hooked it.
Great to see the smile on Paolo Adogwu's face, enjoying his rugby again after a lengthy period.
Brown's going to the bin for this, I think.
The deliberate knock-on by Mike Brown, because it might be more than a Mike.
Agreed, yeah.
Brown to the bin.
Offside again, number 7. Vantage, offside 7.
Another advantage given up, and they're maybe close to a card here. Wide go Quins. James Lang into the corner. Can they keep their composure here? Robson, Fekitoa. Very well held by Smith, and Lang again in there defensively. Robson wants it. Robson has it. Robson darting and scoring. What more can we say about this man today? Fizzing around the park, creating, distributing, and now scoring. Running into the space and linking up with Smith. Danger here for Wasps. Marchant gets it away to Brown brilliantly, kept everybody guessing. And there's the offload from Mike Brown. Sensational from Quins. Smith goes in. And this game is on fire.
Yeah, it's a wonderful try from Harlequins. Mike Brown, when you give him this much time and space, Mike Brown starts the move, and it's Mike Brown with that offload again that finishes the move to Marcus Smith. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's brilliant to watch.
Morris pops it out. Miller with a long pass. Intercept from Green. Now then, Fakatoa's going to have to watch him carefully. Green is seriously quick. Shields arrives, but he's got it away. And Northmore is there, running a great trail line. And Harlequins, having been under the pump in the opening couple of minutes of this half, have the first try of this half.
Wayne, look at the actions of 15 as he gets up now with his foot. Now, Wayne.
Oh dear, it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? It's just reckless, isn't it? It's highly reckless, and he's stood down and it's on someone's head.
Mike Brown's Harlequins career is almost certainly over at this point. A red card here today.
Don't bind both sides. Don't bind both sides.
Be patient. They've missed a number of opportunities here already.
Fakatoa. Malachi Fakatoa crashes over. What a swing! Simona Allen. He slipped it away and they've crashed over. Great work from the pack. We're just going to see if this drive can do the job for them. Kerr is moving into position. Here's Danny Kerr. Over he goes. One back for Quins. This match far from done, you feel.
It's a spiky response from Quins.
Smith spotting space on the outside, and John Brandt riding the tackles and flying in. Harlequins showing heart and soul at the Stoop. No Mike Brown, but plenty of fight.
Quins.
Shields feeds Robson, drives it forwards. Bassett's after this. This will be Bassett's. It'll be Wasps.
Again, what a piece of skill from Robson. You talk about this guy being at the heart of it. We thought it might be the running game, but how about this for a piece of skill?
Patient phase play. Smith, Lamb driving upfield. Marchant, Smith again! The late Marcus Smith show. Staggering finish to a staggering match, and there is now an almighty conversion to come to deliver the final blow of a stunning match at the Stoop. Heartbreak for Wasps, but Harlequins, without Mike Brown for the bulk of their second half, have found a way through. Harlequins 48, Wasps 46.
Highlights there of that unforgettable match. While we were watching them here, I was talking about it. I was mentioning the fact that Dan Robson played so well that day. I can't remember seeing a 9 play that well at all, but it was moments like that that led to the final result, which was the quite spectacular victory over the road at Twickenham Stadium. But here in the sunshine, it's Harlequins 19, Saracens 9. Players will be making their way back out for the second half shortly. Just a reminder that you've got till 65 minutes to get your guesses in for the final try scorer for Harlequins. If you're correct, you'll be in with a chance of winning a home jersey. And ask the experts, get some questions in for these two lads as well. I've got some questions just to continue the conversation that we were having. So it's your first year of senior academy, Cass, is that correct? So you've done your A-levels, they've gone very well. We're talking about degrees. How many degrees have you got, Christian?
2 and 1 pending.
3 degrees. 3 degrees. Fair play. Fair play. One of them from the mighty African Violet of Loughborough, which is all right with me. But you're thinking that the education is something that you will pursue. 300 Quins appearances, 248 tries, and then retire with a degree and a real career, is it?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Well, best of luck with that. Do keep us in the loop. Great to have you on the show today. Great to have your company as well. Wherever you're watching around the world, Quins out for the second half. The sun is literally sat on top of the Charles Stanley stand. I can't see a thing. But what I do know is Quins have scored 3 tries. One more, it's a guaranteed bonus point. They've got a 10-point advantage, both teams with some serious calibre on the bench. Do not expect this to be a walkover for either of these teams. It's second versus third in the Premiership. The Premiership champions against the Championship winners. Here's one for you. Do you think the Championship trophy will end up in the Sarries trophy cabinet?
No, I don't think so.
So harsh.
I saw the day after they won it, there was an England game, and I went to the pub with some of my mates to watch it, and I saw loads of the Sarries boys there.
Okay.
And I spoke to them briefly about winning the champ, and they brushed past it completely.
Really?
They weren't very happy that they were playing there at all.
Yeah. Although what I will say is, and they deserve a huge amount of clout for this, they respected the league.
They
and
did, yeah, they did.
Well, to be fair, they had to after Cornish Pirates turned them over. What a moment that was for the Pirates. But they splattered Ealing Trailfinders in the final, and don't be fooled. Ealing Trailfinders are a quality outfit with a lot of good players. So
put 100 points
on
past
Scottish.
a few of our boys at Scottish.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Scottish. They are doing their very best. Oh, we're back underway for the second half, by the way. But that will be a grounding for the lads that are there. Because who's there? George Hammond's there, Will Trenham's there, Matas, Jolrevicius, George Head's there. This is a good carry from a Saracen. I reckon 10 minutes and that sun will be gone and we can just have a game of rugby. Quinn's still down to 14, 5 minutes left on the card. Dino Lamb in the bin. Can't see any changes for either side at the moment. Positive start for Saracens as they carry up over halfway. Going through the phase. Oh, it's a good shot, Lukey.
Good tackle.
Really good shot.
It's a good D, yes it is.
Yeah, Saracens putting it through the hands though. You seem to forget because they can really grind teams down. They can also play some ball as well.
Come on, get down.
All right, Vincent, chill out. That's Vincent Cock making 10 metres by accident. He's a big lump of man, isn't he? Oh, here we go.
Oh, good tackle.
Quinn's tackling well at the moment, but having to. Saracens up to the 22. Great start to the second period for them. A good quick ball. Oh, they got numbers here. Big numbers.
Keep going.
Yeah, try time for Saracens. Good try. Perfect start to the second half for them. Morris in the corner. Yeah, all right. It was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, not much we can say about that one.
No. So those are the first points of the yellow card period. If you come out of the yellow card period 5 points down, that's not bad. Good finish from Morris, to be fair. Because he's...
That pass looked a bit forward.
Yeah. Hell of a carry from Cock. See the torque of his body just take Kenners over. Yeah, they just had numbers and they capitalised on them this time. Let's see if there's anything we could have done. Now, it's a Caden there. He's offered in the outside and just backed himself a pace, and very often he can make those tackles. But Morris was serious wheels there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he ran straight onto it.
Tough. He's looking at 3-on-1 there. Really.
Yeah. Good try, Sarries. These are two of the better sides in the league, so you're going to come up against it sometimes. Lovely nudge as well. Right then, 3-point ball game. Here we go. Less than 3 minutes to the second half gone. 7 points of that 10-point lead disintegrated. Yeah, good try. Yeah, that pass to Cock did look a little forward.
Yeah, slightly.
Not as forward as that one for Rafi Quirk's try the other week, but
that was crazy.
I've got to get over it, okay?
Yeah, we won't speak about that one. We won't speak about that one.
So Will Edwards still on the pitch, which subject to confirmation. Tommy Allen's failed another HIA, which is brutal. But brilliant chance here for Will Edwards. Saracens clear. Is that going to go out? No. Tyrone Green is going to have a little dart here. No, he's going to put it up and chase his own nudge.
Go on, Ty.
Let's
go, Ty.
On Billy. Oh, now then. Tompkins trying to take on Santi. Saracens trying to out-Quinn Quinns here, and you've got to respect it. Oh, God, why is it so stressful? Why can't I just enjoy the rugby like a normal human, you know? Another good kick. Their box kicks have been brilliant.
Good take,
But Caden's done really well there. Thought about the pass to Northmore outside him. But instead, it is going to be Santi, head down. He'll be pleased to get a start. Doesn't play a lot of rugby due to Joe Marler being a genetic freak.
Get with him. Support.
Yeah, Tyrone's the first man there, securing the ball. Quinn's inside the Saracens half, close to the touchline. A lesser spotted carry from Cole. Unless he's 20 metres out with a dummy to throw. He's not interested these days. The last of this beautiful autumn sunshine is fading behind the stand now. Too much on that kick and a mark called. Yeah, Danny's radar's been a little bit off with the boot today. 1 minute left on the card. Bring back Dino, recharged and ready to go. Oh, they've kept that in field. All right.
Let's go, eh?
So Tyrone fancies a bit of Will Edwards here. Oh, a spiral from Will Edwards. Not a great kick, but it's a spiral, so he gets away with it for me. That's a really bad kick. Straight to Luke Northmore.
They're offside, surely.
You'd think so. Yeah.
Didn't even retreat.
Yeah, I like that.
And a smart nudge there to put Quins into the 22. Little grubber. Do like a grubber kick. More questions. I want more questions for these two. Get them in. Facebook, YouTube. And we will ask the best ones. So, Dino back on. Back up to 15 with a line out to defend, but in a good field position. And a man's gone up there. A good line out ball for Saracens. Dino trying to get through.
In the middle.
They're sticking at it here, Saracens. It's rocking back and forth over the 22.
Oh, come on.
Out to the 22 now as they just walk it forward. It's really good from Saracens. Who's on that? Chiz, has he got his hands on the ball? As if it goes to the floor, that's our ball, isn't it? Yes, Chiz!
Yes, Chiz. How has he got in there?
I've got no idea, because it's not like he's the most inconspicuous of characters, is it?
He's done some really good silent work today. He's been all over Billy. I feel like he's stopped him at the game line quite a few times with some good chop tackles.
Do you know what? Movember doesn't start till tomorrow, but he's got a head start on that.
He's cheating that a bit.
Woo! Yeah, he's done really well there, because to be fair to Saracens, what have they made? 15, 20 metres? Yeah. Roger Hughes, first time listening. Welcome, Roger. Great to have you on board. TV on mute. This is better than BT. Please don't say that. To be fair, this is a debut for these two, and it's great to have their company. So glad you're enjoying. We are here for every Premiership and European game. We give away prizes every time. We try and give you a unique insight. We get exclusive interviews with players, coaches, speak to some fans as well. So great to have you on board. And great to have you guys, wherever you're watching, around the world. Harlequins 19, Saracens 16. This one in the balance. Quinn's scrum at the blind side. Another little nudge again. Danny's going to chase this one, but he's done well.
That's a nice kick.
Right, let's go now.
So, Quinn's around the halfway line. Tyrone Green stepping back in field. Really good chop tackle on him from Lazowski.
That's a good chase. That's good defence.
And they've pinched it as well.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
yes,
but our penalty. Well, we've got really lucky there, lads.
Yeah, very lucky.
What a tackle by Lazowski, though, on Tyrone Green.
He's a slippery man as well, Ty,
yeah.
So he's done well there.
So what's this penalty for? Oh, right, okay. Off his feet. Although I think he's unlucky there, because what Tyrone Green has done is he's been tackled, he's put the ball down so we can pick it up and go again. Ben Earl's on the pitch, by the way. Ben Earl's on the pitch. He's gone for the turnover. It's bounced off his foot and he's dived on it and he's been pinged. But Quins have been able to kick into the 22. Who's that on for them as well? Alid Davis, a change at scrum half. Hell of a jaw on the boy. Listen to it.
That's early.
Ball secured. Oh, Luke Northmore just closed down 13 on 13. Billy Vunipola over it.
Yes.
Oh.
He's not supporting his body weight.
It's because he's 125 kgs. So he's supposed to. So Billy Vunipola has been pinged and then tried to take the penalty quickly against him. Maybe just hoping that the referee, his opponents and 10,000 Quins supporters forgot. Now then, posts or corner? To be fair, he was unlucky there because he got there, but as you said, not supporting his body weight.
Some points here would be ideal.
Live and die by the sword.
Got to do it. Got to do it. And Will Edwards has put a laser beam.
What a nudge, man.
Come on, boys.
Need some points here.
And Stefan Levis comes in for a 5-metre line out. What timing!
Oh, Steph Levis on for Tizzy. Good stint from you, Tizzard.
Yeah, Tizzy's played well.
And Stefan has had the most military haircut I've ever seen.
Cheeky skin fade.
Means business.
Oh my goodness. Oh, G.I. Levis takes his place in the line-out. That is close to the bone. They call them jarheads in the States, don't they? That's what he's had there. Right then, boys, let's make it count. 1 bonus point, por favor. Good ball to the front.
Let's go. Stay in.
They've got to stay in, got to put some weight on this. Saracens defending really well. Oh,
yeah, get the ball back, get the ball back.
There's about... How? If he's gone to ground and 3 Saracens have dived on him, it's getting tasty out there as well. How? Explain to me how that's Saracens' ball, please.
I think he's calling it as the maul hasn't finished, and so it's a collapsed maul, and ball's unplayable because they've dived on it. Even though you could clearly see the ball's visible, I don't think he said it was out. Tough one.
Because to my eyes,
that ball's on the floor, he's trying to long place, and then they've gone straight over it. But yeah, I think he's saying it's a continuation of the maul, basically.
All right, cool. But as you say, you live and die by it. If you, and I've said this, I hope we win every game from now until the end of time. But if you lose games and you've gone for it, then no one can have any.
Yeah, very true.
Any beef with you.
Some
11
points
minutes
there would have been nice, though.
It doesn't change anything.
Still good
though.
field position though.
Yeah.
Still scrum on their 5. If we attack this, could get a penalty.
If we get a penalty against the Saracens scrum, it's tops off.
Yeah.
For you lads, not me.
See, that's a good scrum.
That's a really good scrum, yeah.
That's a good scrum.
Danny Kerr being an absolute nightmare. Billy's dropped it!
Oh, come on!
Backwards! How
How have you given that as backwards?
Oh,
good pressure.
Craig! That's a great scrum from the boys. I'm really, really pleased with that. Because they've left it in there to try and buy something, haven't they?
Yeah.
Backwards, my foot. Craig Maxwell Keys.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that. That's fine. That's fine. Still in there, 22.
Yeah. Billy Vunipola has gone away with them big time there, but Harlequins line out in the 22. How you feeling, boys?
Quite nervous now. I was fine before, but now I'm a bit shaky.
Front row change for Saracens. Is that Marco Riccione? It's definitely how it's pronounced. Riccione. Chloe asks, what's the best song to play in the changing rooms? Thank you for your question, Chloe.
That's a tough one. I haven't been in one yet. For a game day, so I can't really comment. What about you, Cass? What was your schoolboy playlist?
Got away with it. We'll come back to this. I love this question, Chloe, but Quins have got scrappy ball on the Saracens 22. Looking to the blind side.
Dino's done well there.
Dino with a big, heavy carry.
Come on, that's a penalty.
Not getting the rub at the moment, but I'd like to come away with something from this visit to the 22. Little inside ball to Kenners. Still going, Jack Kenningham now brought down.
Yes,
Penalty.
yes.
Okay. Right, while we're waiting,
I like a bit of everything really in the changing room.
What, Michael Bublé?
Don't mind a bit of Michael Bublé, a bit of George Michael.
Oh yeah,
bit of,
all
bit of
all the Michaels. What other Michaels are there? Jackson.
Yeah, I think Kanye West is a safe option in the changing room.
Yeah,
he's got a bit of everything. So
early Kanye for me though.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the Kanye album that came out the year you were born.
Yeah, I was going to say.
College Dropout was. Okay, Quins are gone for the corner again. It's a brave strategy, Carton. Let's hope it pays off. You got any pre-game favourites?
So my game day ritual is a bit of a weird one. Every morning I listen to Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing.
Mate, what a tune though.
It's a banger.
On the key change, don't make me.
Oh mate, I belt it out in the shower and get ready for a game.
Yeah, it's right then, secure the ball. Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, is that high?
That's a high. Yeah, a little bit of a swinging wrist to the face.
That's all right though. Spinny Vunipola, he doesn't give penalties away. It's the rules.
Nice.
First carry for Steph.
Calling a line of try here.
All right, come on, boys. Let's get something. Is that every morning in the shower?
Yeah. Every single game day. That's how I start my day.
Awesome. Oh, penalty advantage here. Let's go. Come on, boys.
Go on, Lou.
Little pump pass not working. Still advantage though. Oh, one of you. Come on.
Don't mind that.
What's
this?
Drop goal. Drop goal.
Why not?
Yes, dude.
Nothing's on. Yeah, go on then, little chip.
See? I don't know. I just. He's so cheeky.
All right then. No one wants it.
Look at that.
I'll get the 9-9 out. Little chip shot.
Oh, Danny. The only thing is, it fills me full of dread because the last drop goal he kicked was against Bristol Bears in a game where we conceded 2 tries in the last 10 minutes and Carl Sinclair scored the winner. I'm not saying I've accidentally picked up an encyclopedia of what has happened in every Harlequins game, but either way, the penalty, yes,
boys,
let's go. That's a good outcome.
Oh, Wilco Lowe's back
Wilco
on as well. Fair dues to Cole. He has been putting the shift in these last few weeks, and I love him for it. Some scrummager. Whew. Loves a bit of red meat as well, doesn't he? If a front row had to take a conversion, boys, who would take it? I love this question.
Front row. Do you reckon it'd be Marlon?
No.
I might go Santi, you know.
No, Jack Walker. I'm going to go Jack Walker.
Right, two things. I know Santi's an Argentinian and they love a bit of football, but did you not see Wacker's kick out of hand?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, he wasn't aiming for the post though.
Okay.
So it's a bit different.
So he's a bit of a footballer, is he?
Yeah, he's
Wacker?
got some skills.
But he's a new boy to the camp like you, Wacker, but he seems to have fitted right in. Seems like a really good guy.
Yeah, seamless transition. Good Yorkshireman. Solid lad.
Good Yorkshireman. Right, Quins have won the penalty, kicked up to halfway. Do you know what I would... Oh, fastball off the top. Here we go. Andre, thinking about it.
4 men.
4 blokes. But how do they commit 4 to the tackle but still have a good defensive lineup?
Yeah, it's crazy.
They are...
Let's go, Caden. Go on, Caden.
Go on, Caden. Bursting through it. I love him, mate. He's so good.
He's very nuggety, very just solid.
And also, he's 100 kilos.
Yeah, he's a heavy guy.
And very...
Get a bounce.
Need to get a bounce on that one.
It's just missed it.
Stop. Oh, it's going to stop. Hang on.
Oh!
TMO.
Oh!
So what he's done there is he's stepped over the dead ball line. It's Halloween. Let's call it the undead ball line.
Yeah.
And because he's handled the ball with his feet over the dead ball line, he's suggesting that Danny Kerr...
But the rules have changed on that, haven't they? You can't
so has it touched the line?
It hasn't touched the line.
Oh, Goody.
He's messed that one up.
Goody.
That's a scrum. Or is it a goal line dropout?
His feet are out, so I don't know what that is.
What, goal line dropout?
Goal line dropout.
Let's go, Hugh.
So, is that Jonesy on?
Yeah.
For Andre?
Yeah.
Is that 26-12? Okay, if you... what?
Let's go Hugh, straight in.
Right then, if you don't want to know what the England women's score is, block your ears now. If you do, it is England women 36, New Zealand women 12.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really good. Either way, whilst I was listening to the score, what's happened there? Has Hugh Jones been turned over?
Yeah, just caught high, choke tackle.
So what's going to happen here? Jones 12, Northmore 13, or the other way around?
Yeah, I think so. I think Luke will slide. Luke will stay on the 13 spot.
Not the intro to the game that he wants, but he has run into a big old beast there.
Yeah, two big old beasts. That's a bit of a weight mismatch on that one.
But again, Craig Maxwell-Keys just hasn't given him the opportunity to present the ball. Literally, the moment he's gone down. Clock stop, 57-48. Harlequins 22. Saracens 16. Well, there is a break in play. Just a couple of dates to remind you about. I've already said a couple of times, the 19th of November is the Prem Cup match here at the Stoop. The 18th of December, the European campaign kicks off against Cardiff here, and that'll be a great match. And then, of course, the big one over the road, the 27th, the day after Boxing Day. Come and dance off some of that Christmas turkey with us for the big game. It's the double-header. The women playing against Wasps, the men playing against Northampton Saints. Two brilliant games. Tickets still available. Why not treat someone to a Christmas present? Remember the member code, Saris10. Enter that in to get some free points. Who's that? Morris off, Obata Yimbo on. So they're looking to introduce some gas. Sarri's scrum. The sun has disappeared now, so I can see the whole pitch. Look at that.
Don't have to watch on the monitor anymore.
You've got 5 minutes to get your final guesses in as well. Who's going to be the last try scorer for Harlequins? Oh, yeah, come on. Make the tackle.
Turnover.
Here we go. Ooh. Chiz thought about that then, but oh no, it was Danny Kerr. He's had one turnover, and all of a sudden he'll be putting his hand up to play 7 next week.
Nice, Chiz.
Really nice, the boys being whiter than white, making them exit. Good tackle. Who's
nice,
that? Wilco. Get out of the way, Wilco.
Oh, so quick on that.
There's a bit of frustration as well. Lorde there has dished out a rollicking. It's so annoying though, because 2 previous phases, thinking about the turnover and then pulling away, thinking no penalties, no penalties, no penalties.
Oh, Danny Kerr's done a great job there.
He stitched him right up. Either way, oh God, this is a one-score ball game and I hate it. Do you know, there are neutrals at home watching this thinking, oh, what a game.
Yeah.
What a game.
Not the same up here.
I love rugby. What a game. 7-3 in the second half, isn't it? And I think the frustrating thing from a Quins perspective is we've had a lot of red zone ball and
3 points.
Yes. So
don't let them milk a penalty. Come on. Get the corner, yep.
Right, Saracens with the ball on the halfway line, right in front of the dugouts. Well, they're not really dugouts, but you know what I mean. Kenningham. Who fancies it, Kenners?
Oh, don't box kick. Get on it, Dino. Get on his foot.
Yeah, go on then.
Go on, Steve.
Another good box kick into no man's land. That's come back Saracens' way because Collier has just let it hit him. Not Collier, sorry, it was Wilco. One big slab of man to another. Tompkins, good carry. Hugh Jones making the tackle. Landino, not quite right. They've got numbers here. We need to snuff this out. Oh, Waka with a tackle. Did you say that's fine? It's with Swinson.
Yeah, he was never passing that.
Yes!
Boys, let's go.
That's Wilco. No, Steph. Big Steph with a turnover. How can I miss him? Oh, is he that? Come on, mate.
No, it's I know that look very well. That'll be me in 3 weeks. That's first game back.
Yeah. Oh goodness me, yeah.
That's a good turnover. Though. It's done well.
Yeah, the lungs on the boy will be screaming. So maybe as early as 3 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's
awesome.
The plan.
How fit are you? I saw you running your your sprints earlier.
It's one of those where when you're running on your own, you have a lot of time to think about reasons to stop. So when you've got a ball in your hands, it's a bit of a different story, and you're ready to hit someone. So it'll be tough, but got to get the first one out of the way and then build from there.
Well, you were talking about pre-game rituals, weren't you?
Yeah.
Mine is so lucky enough to do this every home game, and I've got to run a 5k before every home game. And trust me, this morning when outside my house looked more like a swimming pool.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
How long?
5k.
No, but how long did it take?
I was just outside 22 minutes this morning.
Okay.
That's not bad going.
Mate, for a knackered old 30-something, I'll take that.
That's not bad going at all.
Ambition, I'd like to get under 20 minutes if I can. A 20:40 is my PB, but
that's solid.
Mate, don't talk. He's got a bit of claret on the old cheek as well as Stefan Levis. Either of you boys taking? I was going to ask if you're taking on Movember, but you can't get rid of the beard.
No, I'm keeping the beard.
I can't grow one, so
one day.
I'm out of that one.
Simon Fellingham has been in touch. What's your post-match celebration meal, boys? Or commiseration meal, yeah. Which has more calories in it?
Five Guys for me.
Oh, is it Five Guys?
Yeah,
okay.
I love a Five Guys.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Pass just behind Tyrone. So it's Whitney to start the day. What's the food to finish the day for you, Chris?
I'm a fiend for some chocolate ice cream, so it's more of a dish as opposed to a meal.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, I'm a big dessert guy.
Oh God, me too.
Hence the weight gain.
It's all good weight though. You can see it from here. Right then, boys, let's have a meat pie. Hugh Jones on halfway. Advantage coming here. Is that finally for a high tackle? Yeah. Any recommendations on the chocolate ice cream front?
So I'm a gelato guy, handmade, Italian. That's always good. I used to be Ben and Jerry's, but I went a bit away from that, and I'm more of a more artisan connoisseur, chocolate connoisseur.
Much better for you, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're Five Guys, right? Full disclosure, never had a Five Guys.
I would be more shocked if you said you'd never had a Nando's. A Five Guys isn't too bad.
Are we going for the posts?
Ooh.
Well, it puts it beyond the converted try, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What tends to happen though is there's always a Five Guys next to a Nando's, so
it's very true.
I'd always make that differential. So what's the Five Guys order?
Well, when I'm feeling really, really good, I go large fries. But a large fries for
large
them
fries is like 3 people's worth of fries.
No,
is it?
It's a lot of fries.
Okay,
so it's a 2-hour eat, and then a bacon cheeseburger and a milkshake because you can get like 3.
What milkshake?
Biscoff, vanilla, and Oreo all in one.
In one, you got the blend.
Yeah.
You pay the extra.
Yeah, it's a high calorie meal.
You're a big
spender.
Say,
mate,
you go all out.
This sounds like 25 quid and 5,000 calories.
It's about 28 quid.
Right, here we go. Kick for the posts. They don't like it. Oh. Go on then, get on the rebound.
Come on.
Turn over. Get on that. Oof. Never looked to have hold of that. Wasn't a great... Oh, boys, don't give a penalty away there.
I think Ken has got pushed into that.
Oh, right, Santi. Come on, you don't start very often. Don't do Senesi. That's frustrating. He never really... It wasn't a great strike on the kick, was it?
He's hoping for another little marchant, gather the ball off the post.
Yes,
again.
Do you know it'd be great now? Missing touch.
Yeah.
That'd be... he hasn't. Annoying.
It's a good kick.
Oh, right then. So the chance to go more than a converted try ahead is lost as they're bringing on Theo McFarland. Who's it going off? Swinson. Santi off. Right, who's come on at loose head?
Simon Carrot.
So traditionally a loose head, playing at tight head. To be fair, he is built like a tight head, but I would not even dream of guessing the intricacies of propping on either side of the scrum.
No.
Ben Earl takes the carry. He's a magnificent player. I can't believe there are players as good as him who aren't getting capped. It's mad.
Oh, so lucky.
Offside. And the pendulum swings Saracens' way. Do they go posts here? I think it would be smart money if they did. It's good to Lazowski, so it will be posts. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's big momentum swing here.
Yeah, big time. But, you know, the points aren't on the board yet. He's quite unlucky there, Lewis, and it's actually gone backwards. So if Steph minds his own business, we might be all right.
Yeah. It's just so hard in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
When you see the ball in front of you, you got to dive on it.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, the competition is now over. If you've not got your guess in, unlucky. We will be announcing a winner later on. But if you do have questions, they will come through. Right. To make it a 3-point ball game. And to make my buttocks tense even, clench even. Oh, forget it. 22-19.
Come on, boys.
Oh, goodness me. Do you know
Make them exit.
Yeah, of course. Have to. Here we go then. Restart into the 22, sending Billy into the corner. It's a good thing to do to him. Still takes 3 lads to wrestle him down there. Make him exit. That's a first carry for McFarland up out of the 22. Come on, boys. One more try. That'll bring another try. And a bonus point win. Good take from Green. Bang on the halfway line. And presents the ball nicely.
Go on, Steph.
Ooh. Oh, God, that is a... Oh, crikey. 2 big old lumps. Northmore. Quins on the halfway line. There are going to be some tired bodies out there, aren't there? It is plenty of energy.
Not rolling, surely. Come on.
Oh, Wilco. Is he the heaviest player in the club, do you think?
Yeah, I lost that title.
Right, big chase here now.
Go, Cade.
Oh, that's such a good take.
Oh, come on. Touch.
Lewington under it. Go on. Oof. Chiz, close. And having another bite at it, Chiz.
Good kick.
Green does really well. And Caden offers him just a little bit of protection, but Saracens with the field position here. 2 big 19s on each other there, McFarland and Lavis. Right then, Caden revving his engine, ready to chase this box kick. Gorgeous evening. Oh, he's dropped it and it's gone out. Thank you, Alberti Yinbo. Do you know what? Who was it gave him the protection there? It was Tompkins and Lewington gave him so much time there. And if he's burst onto it, they've taken Caden out and he's on his bike to the corner. Right then. Again, fascinated to look at this scrum here, because with a loose head and tight head, I'd be thinking, sorry, a tight head at loose head, I'd be thinking get it in. Goodness me, England women up to 43, that's class.
Unreal from them.
It's actually a debut for McFarland, which is weird because he seems familiar.
Yeah, he doesn't look out of place at all.
No. Not at all. Let's talk about gas then. Where do you think you rank in the Quins gas ranks, Cass?
I'd like to hope top 8, but we have some quick people in this club. Lynagh is deceptively quick.
Really?
He's rapid. Cade is very fast. You also got March, Hugh. Marcus is very quick as well, actually.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of quick boys, but I'd like to hope I was somewhere in the top 8 somewhere.
Okay. What about in the pack, Christian?
Are we talking fresh or after a scrum?
We're talking. We're talking. Line you all up.
I think Dino is probably going to be.
Is he?
Top of the pack, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dino. I'll give Dino Lamb that.
And where do you rank?
Oh, depends on what I'm weighing in on at the day. At the moment, probably upper middle. I'd
Okay.
say upper middle, probably with back rows.
With the back rows, Tommy Lorde there showing us his wheels early in the first half. Seems a long time ago now. Just 3 points for Harlequins in the second half. 10 for Saracens. It's a 3-point
Come on.
ball game.
Big scrum. Ooh, left side. But the thing is, you got two tight heads playing. Simon Carey's a great scrummager.
Yeah.
And he's up against, who's he up against? Vincent Cock.
Yeah.
Who's 69 minutes in. Obviously, it is tough opposition though, but you'd think he'd have him. Oh no.
No, they've got
Riccione. Yeah.
Right, the crowd are finding their voices. We're approaching the last 10 minutes. This one on a knife edge. As much as I hate it, it has been a brilliant game of Gallagher Premiership Rugby. Thanks for joining us here on Harlequins Live as it goes in for the second time.
Go on.
Good scrum. Hugh Jones, lovely step.
Go
Caden
Cades.
Murley
Go Cades.
gets through. Oh, he's put the shin on it. Caden. Why has he done that? Just take the contact, Caden. If I see him after the game, I'm giving him hell for that.
Oh no.
Because that is such an opportunity to just build some phases. Because I'll tell you what, he had a plan in his head and that wasn't it. Oh, the old Murley shank. I'd done all the hard work. All he had to do was... anyway, it's okay. It's okay. Lovely work from Jones. And the ball is cleared for Murley.
Go now, Kate.
Don't kick it. Green's thinking about it.
Ooh. Go, Lou.
Go on, Lewis.
Go on, Lewis Lynagh. Another good tackle from Lazowski. He has been great today.
Class.
Oh, come on.
Penalty to Saracens. Oh, sure. Sealing off, was that? Yeah, Lazowski's done really well there. So Lynagh's gone down, he's placed the ball.
Turn that over quite quickly.
That's dubious.
I'm going for post.
Oh, to level things. I feel sick in my stomach. Oh well, we are where we are. We've left 5 points off the boot today. They haven't left any. If you could only play, lads, in one match this season, asks Claire Stones, what match would it be?
The final. That's pretty easy.
And Cass, I can imagine.
I'd say this one.
Yeah?
This one's, as a fan, when I was younger as well, this one was always the one you went to watch, wherever it was played. So definitely be this match.
Has he got it? That's a great nudge.
Right.
22-22. Justin, welcome. You and Roger having a great time. Thank you for joining us. If whatever good luck charms you've got, Justin and Roger, if you could start to rub the magic lamp now and bring us some luck, that'd be absolutely brilliant. So, Lukey Wallace on, Sam Riley on. They've got 7 minutes to do something. Lorde off, so that'll mean Chiz to 8.
Simon.
Oh, goodness me. I honestly feel sick.
I can't really watch this.
This has been... Thing is, it's two of the best teams in the Premiership, and they've both played their way, and you have to respect it.
Yeah.
Ooh, make a decision. Oh, get rid. Clean.
So Lukey Wallace straight into the game, just trying to slow things down.
What's happened there? Penalty advantage.
Go, Steph.
Ooh.
That's a big strike penalty. Thank you. Okay, right, boys. Let's have some phases here, please. But both teams play in the way that they play. Saracens relentless in defence, winning penalties, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Yeah. Quins playing on the edge. God. You say make a decision. There wasn't a lot of decision to be made there. He's actually done well in the contact zone to slow it down. And Will Edwards kicks us up to... Right, stop there, Lynagh. Yep, stop. No, stop. Okay, stop.
It's always so tough watching the Lynagh.
yeah.
Always so tough.
So we've got a visual here of the coaching staff. We've got Tabai there, we've got Nick Evans, and we've got Bob. Where they sit up in the rafters, it looks like a fishing trawler. Because there's nets hanging down and they've got all the steel girders. Anyway, 6 minutes to go. Dino Lamb. Oh, it's a good take under pressure.
Good take. Go on. Get it going.
Let's go, Raz.
We need some leg drive, guys. We're just standing still.
Good
Danny
nudge.
Kerr, better
Good
kick
nudge.
this time. Good take as well. Goodness me. Lewington. Real quality from him. And some space. Oh, 50-22 coming up. Oh, thank God for that. Is it 50-22? Stop. Oh, damn it. How can he see that from 50 metres away? How can he see that?
That's ridiculous.
There are video referees here. You go up there, and if it is a 50-22, then fair enough.
That's such a big decision.
It didn't bounce in the 22.
Oh, damn it. Right, boys, whiter than white, let's go. Oh, it's the hope that kills you.
I think I'm going up in the middle here. I think I'm just going to back it. There you go, yes, Steph, good pressure.
Unlucky. Right, come on, hands on that. Right, Saracens desperate to get their hands on the ball. This is a huge, good shot from Sam Riley.
No penalty.
But quick ball, and Billy Vunipola need to make the tackle. Luke Wallace does. Oh, Saracens playing like it's the 5th minute, not the 75th. So much energy and bags of numbers here. Huge numbers.
Get on the ball.
Keep coming, boys.
Straight off his feet.
DC looking to dish it in the midfield. Oh, Saracens in dreamland here. Perfect field position for them. Luke Northmore making a tackle against the grain. Oh God, and Saracens just look like they've just got some energy from somewhere.
Yeah, the pace is definitely
unbelievable.
picked up a bit. Come on, good line speed, Dino. Go soft.
Right, numbers. Oh, this is unbelievable. Try in the corner. And it's the hope that kills you. Now, there's time on the clock. 4 minutes to go. We can still get something here. But we need somebody under the sticks here to take control, because there are some tired bodies and some negative body language which we're not used to. I would love to see that 50-22 again, because it all came from that. And also, little forward pass there. Maybe. Or maybe I'm clutching at straws. I'm allowed. I'm disappointed. All right. Ty nearly did so well to put him into touch there. Regardless of the result, stick with us at the end. I'll head pitch side and try and get some reaction from the lads. Not over. Not over yet. Although what is annoying is the clock is ticking and the ball hasn't even gone onto the tee yet for a conversion. What are we playing at here? Come on. They scored the try on 75 minutes. It's now 77 and a half.
Let's hope the rest clock is a bit different.
Yeah.
He's not looked like missing all day.
Oh, he's been superb. Oh, unbelievable. Right then, so we score a converted try, we get a bonus point draw.
Lynagh is going to score.
Lynagh's going to score. Is this going to be one of those days where we should have taken the points?
Hindsight's a beautiful thing.
Certainly is. Right, they've taken the ball on the restart. 2 minutes on the clock. Can they fill for 2 minutes? If they can, we're in deep doo-doo. One of those days today. Oh, they've kicked it to us. Right then, boys. Bit of patience required.
Go on, Ty.
Tyrone Green. Binny Vunipola did really well.
You need to get down there. His knee's down. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's offside.
Kenners has to be offside. They flirted with it all day. Massive credit to them for getting away with it. Steph with the offload. Tyrone steps up over halfway, but I would much rather be having these conversations 10 metres out, not 50 metres out.
Little goosey from Ryle.
He's got some great feet.
Oh, is that Billy Vinipola down?
Either way, it's too little too late, isn't it? Oh, Wilco. Good.
Come on.
Go, Riley.
Ah, he's going to block.
Oh, and Steph's. Is that Steph? Oh, it's Wed. Oh, is it? They've all got the same haircut.
I think it's Steph.
Yeah, Steph has got a line-up tape on.
No, yeah, of course. Right then. 78-57. Oh, it's quite annoying because if it stays as it is, we get a losing bonus point, but
we need a try.
A try, yeah. Annoying. It's been a good winning run at home. Credit to Saracens because they've taken their points. And Lazowski has been superb today. Oh yeah, it was. So right, talk to me about a no arms tackle.
Yeah.
because there weren't any arms in that tackle. And look, it was low, it was on the hip. Oh goodness me. So we've just got a stat up that Billy Vunipola has broken his arm 4 times. That is mad.
That's ridiculous.
Has it happened again? Or is that
No, it's a leg injury, but I think they just bring it up. Somebody in the stats truck has got a stack, and they needed to use it.
Yeah, had to use it. Going off for something completely unrelated, but just in case anyone's wondering. Come on, boys.
Last chance saloon for Quins. Right then. A try and a conversion, and it's a 3-point day. Neither of those things. It's a 1-point day. Oh, goodness me. They've had 3 try-scoring chances, Saracens, and they've converted 2. To be fair, they did butcher 1. Oh, right. If it's a scrum penalty here, I will be fuming. Free kick.
Decision, scrum again.
Oh, it's a gamble though, isn't it? Because the clock's
gone.
ticking.
The clock's really gone either way. So you need to get a penalty here, kick, get the field position, or you just got to go.
Yeah. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Long run before we're back here for a Premiership home game. In fact, really long run. Not till the new year, is it? Because we've got Prem Cup, then Europe here, then the big game over the road.
Yeah.
So we're not back in the Premiership till 2022. Time flies, though.
Come on.
Let's go, boys.
Keep it in.
Right then, last chance. Come on, you Quins.
Let's go, Cades.
Right then, boys. Bit of patience.
Go, Lukey.
Go on, Lukey. Don't get isolated. Come on, boys. Quins up to the 22. Clock's in the red.
Good take.
Patience required. Kerrod with the carry.
Come on, boys.
Northmore. Don't go out of play, Luke. Oh, it's a good tackle on Steph. Still 35 metres out.
Go on. Nice cheers.
And the offload. Danny Kirk just gets battered. No kicks. Oh, lovely feet. Go on, Will Edwards. Go on, Wed.
Hold the ball.
Go on.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Oh, he's been tackled by his head.
That's round the neck.
Honest to God.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, boys. Got to give it everything.
Come on, boys.
Come on, boys.
Get with him. Support. Ah, come on.
Nah, it's gone back. We're all right. Quins 10 metres out. My hand's shaking.
Come on, boys.
Come on, you Quins.
Go on, Steph.
Nah, damn it. They've nicked it. Game over. Gave it everything. Good game of rugby, annoying to come second.
So close at the end.
Fair play to Saracens, they have grafted in that second half. And we're not used to this, a home day defeat.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a little while. Overwhelming thoughts, gentlemen.
It's tough to take at the end of the game, especially when we're piling on some energy like that. But you know, we played our way, we played well. We can argue that we should have taken some points, but that's a game of rugby, isn't it? So it's just unlucky. It's just unlucky.
And we've said it from the start. We've got to stick to the plan.
Yeah.
And what do you know? Frustrating. Congratulations to David Bailey. You've won the shirt. Stick with us because I'm going to head pitch side. I'm going to get some reaction. The curse of the Danny Kerr drop goal.
You called it as well. You called it.
Alex Lazowski's been given man of the match. I'm not surprised. He was brilliant today, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was right.
Right then, boys. Let's concentrate on positives because there is positives to be brought from this. 2 defeats this season. We've managed to pick up bonus points in both of them. Saracens are an unreal outfit. Those are my 2 positives. What positives can you bring from this, Christian?
We scored 3 tries in the first half, I think.
Yeah,
3 tries first half. It's one of those where we can control ourselves and control our own fate and destiny by limiting penalties, limiting error count, and that's what kind of got away from us because in the first half they didn't score any tries, and ultimately that's what kept them in the game in the first half. Gave them 9 cheap points really just from field position errors. So if we tidy that up and keep attacking, then there's more opportunity for us to score, and that's just what we have to do to keep playing our way and keep attacking. I don't really regret the decision not to go for the post. I think we've got good intent. We always will have that intent, and we can't be timid and shy away from the contest.
Well, what we need is a DHL moment that delivers, and that can be absolutely anything. It can be a player, it can be a moment, it can be a try. So let's talk about some of the great things that happened today, and let's have some nominations and let's find a winner.
DC's little turnover on that forward man, that's got to be up there. I think that's
I'm going
shame
for that.
from them, but unreal defence from Danny. He's done class there. Caden Murley's try as well. It's nice to see him when he gets on the scoreboard and reward his defensive efforts as well. So those 2 for me.
But for Caden to score and not do the celebration dance, to bottle it in front of everyone.
Yeah, he missed his opportunity there.
It's poor from him.
Also, Tiz coming into the side, playing really well, getting a try for him as well. But shall we go with the DC turnover?
Yeah, I think
that was a big moment.
Danny Kerr turning the ball over. That is the DHL moment that delivers. Thank you for joining us today, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
Pleasure to be on.
There's always a welcome for you, but I'd much prefer it if you were out there. So,
hopefully
so
soon.
Fingers crossed the next time I see you, it'll be in the quarters. We've had the DHL moment that delivers. We have had a competition winner, David Bailey. Congratulations. We're going to sign the show off there. We will be back for the Cardiff match. That's on the 18th of December. Make sure you try and get your tickets for the 19th of November as well, the Prem Cup. And if you haven't already, get yourself and your family a Christmas gift of some big game tickets too. Thank you for joining us wherever you've watched it around the world. It's a heart-wrencher. Quins 22, Saracens 29. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.